to Tradition LLC. I had to get cracking, Jackson, because I have a lot on my plate, and here comes Charlie. All right, let me see. I haven't said that in a while. I guess they changed his his route because he hasn't been coming around lately. But anyway, let me see. I need to go to some music. I'm definitely gonna need that today. Let me see. Where's my copy free music? Right here.
YouTube Premium is ad-free.
Copy free music. Thank you.
Hyundai Santa Fe versus Subaru Outback. Look what Santa Fe has. And what else?
All right, so a lot to do. I mean, a lot to do. I have the uh, what do you call them? Theater on the Go screens coming out. We got one for gaming, one for theater. We have the Philips projectors coming through. They had to be tested. There's the mini, and there's the other one, which is a little bit more bigger than that one. It's a gray version. It's a gray, but it's a little bit more bigger. I have to get ready for a trade show in September because that's where they're going to have them in September. So to get ready for those, I have brochures. I have business cards that have to be made. And I have demonstrations to do pretty soon on the Apex Gamer, which are going to be showing off pretty soon. The formula for that, getting ready to get a screen painted for that, and on top of that, the packaging for our new for the acoustic screens. Acoustic screens are getting upgrades, so I got something new I want to add to the acoustics. We're going to give them a different name than the what names do these things have anyway? I'm curious. I had to go into my account real quick to figure out what names do the acoustic screens have. And I'm upgrading my search engine optimizer. So I want to do something new with the acoustics. I want to have their own identity. I want all the products to have their own identity. Now, I know we got people out there who say, oh, you're doing... No. We're doing this because we're getting ready for the next level. I'm going to be advertising out there. So everything has to be done professionally. It's done professionally on here, yes it is, but it's different out there. Packaging is everything out there. Presentation is everything out there. So you have to come correct or don't come at all, because they're going to look at you as you're a scammer or somebody trying to swindle people. At the end of the day, that's what you're going to come off looking like. So it has to be legit. Everything has to be legit. That's why we do everything by the book. We can put anything we put in our specifications, we can put them on any brochure, any business card, anything we want. Due to the fact that we've done tons and tons of testing, we know our products work. You know, we're not going to be on there saying we have a blackout cloth surface, and we don't know the first beginning of how blackout cloth actually works. It's not a motorized projection screen. They're not fixed frame screens. It's a cloth material that you use to stretch over your frame so you can make your own existing fixed frame screen. That's what they're designed for. Some people apparently don't know what they stand for. It's not a surface that you can label as a motorized projection screen. You never stick a blackout cloth and motorized screen together. You'd be surprised. I've had customers contact me and say, hey, look, can I stick this thing up into my projector, my motorized projection screen, and just roll it up in there? And I'm like, no, this will damage the projector. This will jam the motor. That's why we put specific information about do not put this in your, don't try to use this for your motorized projection screen. And when you do that, again, not having experience in the field, you run the risk of damage very expensive motorized projection screen, and you'll have to pay for this. That's why you stuff, because I've already had a few customers ask me if they could basically feed this screen up into the motor. Yeah, that's a bad idea. That's why we never had those two put together. If you're going to have the product, you have pictures of the product and the product only, and not of other pictures of other things that have nothing to do with that product. So, as I said before, you have to make sure everything comes correct. I'll make it up. All right, so let's see. I am going to be checking. I'm going to check out my blacklist real quick. Not blacklist. I don't need to be on the blacklist. I'm sorry. I want to check out my shopping cart. Okay, let's see, what do we call the acoustics? Alright, let me see. See this? Alright. Let me see. Oh, we did change our background. I forgot we did change the background. We changed the background too on the other page too on top of that. So let me see what we call the acoustics. FLE physical. Yes, they're called physical because we don't want to mix those up. So I think I want to change and put a different label for that design. And I want to put down, let me see. I think we had something like that. I'm going to go into my library. Yeah, where did this thing go to on top of that? We made these. Where did they go? I'm going to save one of these and see what file this is going to. Let me save this. What file is this going to? So going to any file. So what file is this? Online info cards. Oh, that's where it's at. Okay, it's an online info card. So that's what I need to hunt for that one for. All right, hold on for a minute. I got to post one of these onto my Facebook. And I'm trying to figure out exactly where that card was at, where the file was at, so now I know where it's at. So yeah, we're going to put a new coating to the acoustics. I want something different. So I want the Alpha Cinemax Black screen paint to be to itself. And we want the acoustics to have their own identity. Just like the portable screen is going to have their own coating attached to them. So where in the world did we put this at? Online. It should be in the O somewhere, right? Go to the top so you can figure where this is at. So I record all this stuff so that way I got companies that come in and watch my demonstrations. They want to see how my company works, how things function, how we do things. So we have people who come in and watch this after the video is over. And that's where I'll be recording, document everything. Show we are legit. Let me see. Where is it at? It says the online. You gotta be in here somewhere. Probably passing over it, not even seeing it. Or we're definitely going to change the name to that thing. I don't see it anywhere in here. Oh man, where's that? And also too, it's like a tutorial video for people that are going to be doing their own thing at the end of the day. At least they can come to our videos, see how we update our websites, what kind of add-ons we add on to it. It also helps people learn how to navigate on Wix, which can be a little bit overwhelming because there's a lot of stuff on there. There it is right there. There's a lot of stuff on Wix. And it teaches you how, we show you how to use stuff. So what this is right here, this is an online business card that we made. Instead of me going in and writing the same stuff over and over and over again for every form site we go to, we just have one big large business card that has all our information on. We can drop that thing anywhere we want. Like if you notice the showroom pages, the showroom page is designed for us to put as many videos, pictures, demonstrations, hook it up real nice, give this code crazy, special effect. We can literally drop the entire page into any form site we go to. That's what they were designed for. Not only does it allow us to put more information and we can put on the basic marketplace shopping carts to get you a ton of information. It gives you a whole different environment to work in. But on top of that, we can drop an entire show page anywhere we want. That gives it's like a massive business card, like a video virtual business card. So that's what we designed. So this is the business card. I post it here. I can go from my cell phone and I can run that anywhere I want to run it at. So if I'm dealing with a company and they want to email some information, our information, we send that over to them. See, easy and fast. Without writing up, this is me, Mr. Burr, so and so and so. My introduction of who I am, and this is my information. Send it over. Isn't that cool? Yeah, easy way of doing things. So I'm marketing for inside and outside for our company. Now, inside, we've done all the marketing we possibly could, but outside, like I said, whole different world. Everything requires packaging, literally everything. You can't just say, hey, look, I got a bag of beets. You gotta have packages around the bag of beets. It looks neat, it's presentable. That's how it has to look. So, right now, I'm working on the new packaging for the blackout cloth surface. That's why I said you have to know the fabric. And then on top of that, to rip off somebody else's specification sheets, remember when you do this, you have to be to back up what that does. And if you can't do it, then it comes off being fake. So, yeah. But I think people have already caught on to how this person does business. So pretty much he's just, it doesn't bother us if you can't do it. All right, so this is the business we have here, the virtual card. That one's done. That has our LLC logo right there, blackseriesedition.com, our email address, and a toll-free number, which looks very professional. That's why I want to apply for a toll-free number. I was telling the guy I was using mine. He was like, no, can't use yours. That doesn't look professional. You got to have your own separate. You have your own number for yourself, and then you have your business line, and that's what I got the number. I definitely wanted it in 1-800. Now, when I do stuff, I don't do stuff to show off to other people that we can do these things. No, they think we do that. No, we don't. I do this professional company. I've been doing it before I even met you guys. That's how I do my business. I don't get things for the sake of trying to show off. I get things to benefit my company. That's the difference. You, on the other hand, get things to try to show off to me, which I don't care because I'm trying to work on other projects. See this demonstration we have here? This is my work right here. This is not copied off Google. I didn't rip this off somebody else at the end of the day. This is my work. This is my 169-inch screen that I custom painted in versus a gray paint, showing the massive difference. We pick up better color. We pick up better contrast. These are displayed everywhere. So anything I show on my site, this is mine. This is all my work. I don't take anybody else's stuff. We don't do that. Let me go over to our other page. Wait, I got a copy. Okay, we got a copy of that one. I need to go over to my Crystal Witch site. And we got people popping in on this one too. I had this page longer. We got people who just made it to be, they got their top, we call them top, I forgot what you call them. When people get the little badges for being like the top, you know what I'm talking about. I can't think of the name of it. Anyway, I got a couple on my account for basically being a top viewer. Yes, you go top viewer. They get those. We send them out to them. So we sent them out to a few people. They got them yesterday. And this is their demonstration for Ultra Short Throw. This is the Ultra Short Throw display we did at $60 on our screen. No expensive projectors, none of that nonsense. High-end bar light over top, pick up your image, and this is what people want. They want to see proof that you can show off a screen in a fully lit environment. They couldn't care less about the background. They don't care. They want to see a screen pull up, because if the screen can register here, guess where else it can register? There you go. And for someone to sit there and say it doesn't, look, man, I walked through an entire commercial environment with a projector just like that. And I pulled up in every single part of that building. And that was the advanced ambient light projection technology. This is an FLE. So unless you can show a background like that, you can't do it. And again, well, they did try to copy it, but keep in mind, it's embedded. All these are all embedded with our website. And that's another thing too. When you have your pictures on your site, embed your not email address, but your website address. So if someone does take your pictures, make sure you copyright your stuff. If not copyright, embed your picture, your whatchamacallit in there. Make sure you go to Free Clip Art, because Free Clip Art basically is uncopyrighted material, and that way you can embed your domain name in it. And if they take it, they advertise for you. Every time someone clicks on it, it bounces them back to you. So these are little things you can learn at the end of the day from people like that. He's a good poster child. They're both good poster childs. They're poster childs because They're perfect example of what not to do in business. You definitely don't want to practice what they practice. You can learn something from them, and also too what to watch out for in business. Because you're going to have people that will literally copy your entire website and try to mimic like they're you. I've been through that before. I've had to send out court orders that people shut the sites down because they weren't us. And do make sure your stuff, your main logos and all that stuff is automatically copyrighted. Don't put up fake symbols. No, you don't have any symbols on this stuff right here. This is dummy art. We call it dummy art. All right, so this is doing quite well. Let me see. Okay, this is the ultra short throw. Right there. And if you're doing screen paints, don't buy expensive projectors. Don't do that. You buy expensive projectors, that means you're lying to the customer if you're saying that the quality is coming from the screen, because they're going to have to buy the same projector. They have to. There's no way around it. And this is going to cost a lot of money for them. Use low-end projectors. Try to get your stuff to work on low-end machines. So we got it right there. We got the name of the projector right there we're using in the demonstration. This is for the dark silver. I have no idea how we thought the dark silver screen was black. The bar in front of it with the light on it, that's black. What color is that screen, my friend? That's not black, is it? Nope. So I don't know how in the world you got a black screen in your demonstration and claiming that to be my product, because my screen's not black. It's not even gray either. It has a strange color attached to it. It looks gray, doesn't it? They're not gray. That's black. The bar at the top of it's black. That screen's not black. So, how in the world did you come up with a black screen in your demonstration and claiming that to be our product? See, that's his go-to all the time. He does that when he tries to make our products look bad. He goes to saying all the products are black, and that's not black. So, that's interesting, But that's usually what he does. That's his go-to. Anytime he tries to strike back, that's his go-to. Just say, hey, their products are all black. This is what it does. Their products are all black. This is what it does. You're running that same campaign since day one. No, that screen is actually not gray. It's got a weird color to it. Once I get the halo system put in, this is going to be fun, because then I can wrap that thing all the way around and we'll have light pushing to the screen. And then we got another one we're designing where the screen is actually built around a casing and all that's light pushing down the screen. I want to see how much these FLEs can take inside. We haven't done the FLEs inside. In that place, I was doing advanced ambient light projection. That's what I was moving around the environment with. The FLEs was glass. That's the stuff we had outside with sunlight pushing through, but that's a whole different product than this one right here. This is why I asked them when I say FLE, which one do you have? Because there's two of these. There's two versions of these. As a matter of fact, actually there's three versions of them. On the surface, there's one that's glass and there's one that's fabric. But when it comes to the FLE, which one do you have? One's transparent, one isn't. So these abbreviations that sit next to them. So that's why you can't just run and grab people's stuff, because you don't know what it stands for. So, which one do you have? They don't even know. They don't even know. Probably don't even know what FLE even stands for. But anyway, I'm going to come over here, get rid of this, and I got to put my whatchamacallit up here, a giant business card. And let me see, we had you right here, right? There we go. Let's pop you over there. Let's put it this way. To copy my work is flattering. It is. It just shows you at the end of the day you don't have anything. I don't copy anyone's work at all. We don't need to. We make our own stuff, so it's no point in it all. To figure to copy my work to make me upset, that doesn't work either, because you can't make it. We know you can't make it. We gave you permission to make our stuff and you couldn't do it. So don't care. It just makes you look bad. On the other end, we just basically just keep on designing our stuff at the end of the day. It really doesn't bother me. It doesn't affect me. Your product is, my product is selling at a very good price, way beyond what much you're selling it for, and when I get it out there, I'm gonna get thousands of dollars for it. Yep, because no one's ever seen anything like that before out there. And this thing's gonna have a halo system wrapped around it, which usually when you watch a projection screen, you don't see a halo of light wrapped around the screen. You never do. You don't even see lights anywhere near the screen. If they do condensed lighting, like I said, they put condensed lighting away from the screen to give it the illusion that there's light hitting the screen. They do that all the time. And I don't know why people keep setting screens on the floor because they're dodging light. That screen is supposed to be in direct contact with light all the time. If you open up a door, like I have a door over here, it has to be in direct contact with the screen. Physics, how light travels. Doesn't travel and turn corners and all that nonsense unless it's redirected by something. Let me see. All right. We painted a mirror one time, didn't we? I did paint a mirror. I painted a couple of mirrors. I gotta look that up too. I forgot you can paint over mirrors with our stuff. I literally forgot we can literally do that. So it's stuff, so much stuff that we've done with our technology. I literally forgot that you can literally physically paint over a mirror with this stuff because I've done one before. I've done a mirror on a Pico projector. I got to put that in our description. Matter of fact, there's a couple of things you got to upgrade on the description sheets. While I'm here, let me see. I do want to do the ultra sure throws. We did that for the time being, but I'm going to come back and do that again. I want to put a nice curtain system in. So we can put the screen in a nice little area and then set it up from there and take our pictures from there. And then the rest of the pictures I'm going to be taking on the acoustics and the screen paints and portables on site. All right, let me see. So my Facebook page is a little different. You have to know how to work your pages. You have to know how to go in and work all your management and edit it and advertising. You have to know how to work all that. You can't work a basic website where you basically, I'm not saying y'all, I'm just saying particular people, you don't know how to, we know you don't know how to work your website. We can see the work on it. You don't know how to work the website. You can't work this. These are business pages. You have to know how to run all this stuff. So that's what we're doing right now. We're upgrading all this stuff, information. This email needs to be updated. Let me see. And you got your professional dashboard, which you like to use. Ad Center, create ads, boost, Instagram posts, all your settings, tools, media, business suit, all that stuff. You have to run all that stuff. This is ours too. These are our pictures. Matter of fact, it's outside when I did the dual 150-inch screens. 720p and 1080p. Can't tell one from the other. And I got people contacting me. Okay, I'll get to that later on. Let me see what we have here. And right now I'm tweaking my search engine optimizer. I'm going through my page again, retweaking, put all the information there again. Let me see. That's all there. We'll do back on the page. We literally back on the page. No. Let's see how many of these we can stretch over. All right. Let me see. Go through all my sites. The Black Series right there. We have an FLE page. When we finish showing off, I got a page built for FLE so we can start showing off our window tech demonstrations. Let me see some other page here. Cool. Let me see. Put our advertisement there. I'm gonna do all that while I'm here. It's finished. So having these online business cards is a fantastic way to be to advertise. All your information goes there. That one's done. All right. My other page right here. Yep, this is my work also too. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, where's the other one at? $250-inch screen on display. That's my work too. I don't understand how people steal images. I can never understand that. It's not yours to begin with, and you can't back it up. How would that even work? Because you know when they do a Google search, you hit that back button, do a Google search, it comes back to us. Because we're the ones who made it. Actually, it's my image anyway. It comes back to me. That's what happens when you do a Google search. Either way, it goes back to us. Let me see. I'm going to take this one right here, put it right there. There we go. So if you notice, everything that we do, we're copied. Of course we're copied, because we do it right. You don't copy, like I said, I hate to put it this way and say it this way, but you don't copy the dumb kid in class. No one does. They copy the smart kid. Because you're guaranteed to get those good grades. I hate to put it that way, but you know, it's true. I'm saying why toward kids wise. Point it in the kids' way. That's why. I don't want to call any kid dumb at the end of the day, because kids are not dumb. It's just a learning process. But yeah. Okay, that one's done already. Let's go to our other site. Let's see. I'm going over to another site right here. There we go. Also, our work, ceiling and screen at the same time. People love this one. You can actually put this off the screen, off the ceiling. Let's grab this one. Put our advertising in there too also. And like I said, this is a fantastic way to be able to get your information out there. Right there. I don't have to write anything in the comment section. Everything's right there for to get information and go to our site. I got another one I'm building for the Crystal site too, also too. All right, let me see. Right there is one. All right. Do you want to edit photo? Oh, I like that photo. I'll keep it in there. Let's see. Oh, no. We'll go on that. I need to go to. Is there 800 number in there? 800 is in there. Okay. Let's go over to our other page here. Excuse me. I got to finish sleeping Taco. Taco's going to have all his pictures and demonstrations and stuff like that. His Taco screen paint. He's going to have sections in there for basically doing charity work. We're going to do charity work for the SPCA. Also, to all proceeds for Taco's screen paint is going to go to basically helping out less unfortunate animals, like, you know, in the SPCA. Everybody, you know, help them out. All right, let me see. Oh, we got 7 on there. I'm pretty sure that's one of you guys in there carrying on and acting up. Let's do what you guys do anyway. We don't care about that. I'm trying to explain to you, that stuff doesn't affect us. You know that, right? It doesn't affect my company in no way whatsoever. Our company still pushes forward. You don't stop anything. It's like the equivalence of what's the word for it? Of trying to take down the Death Star with a bow and arrow. You don't do anything. I mean, we see you coming, and we just go, and you bounce off our shield system, and you basically just disappear. That's it. Pretty much out what happens. You don't affect nothing. My next stage right now for my company is to be up there, professional brochures and all that stuff, and to be at trade shows, and, you know, to have investors and all that stuff for our technology. And we're already ready to go because our stuff is tested and can do what it needs to do out there without lying. So that's our next stage. And you're still doing dumb stuff. So that's why you'll never go anywhere. All right, let me see. All this is updated. I do have to hit my form site too. I hit my form site later on today because I have to go through myself when I get to my form site. I am going to go over and see real quick. I want to see what we have here. Now we get back to this, and I'm going to go over and see. I'm going to change out the labels for the acoustics screens. Let me see. See, when you talk about having a fabric screen, you probably copy these two and say these are his too. This is what you have to have for a fabric screen. See how that's fabric? That's not a motorized projection screen. It's not a fixed frame screen. It's a fabric screen attached to a professional background surface, a stand. That's what we have them back there for. Oh, yeah. Orders. Can't show you that. Oh, that's our orders coming through. We had an order for something. We had to fight something on PayPal. But yeah, that's what you're supposed to have. That professional background right here. There we go. Hey, I remember these. Where's these at? See, that's how your screen is supposed to display when they're fabric. A fabric acoustic screen comes out like this. See that stretching right here? This is a fabric acoustic screen. Oh, this is the what you know. I gotta post these pictures. I literally forgot to post these. We had these things. This is the acoustic screen. We literally sent a couple of these out. I have got to go in and basically get these onto my account. Why did I put these on my account? Where are these things at anyway? Oh, okay, gotta find them. They gotta go up there. That's what these are. All right, let me see. There we go. Yeah, definitely gotta get these over here. What folder is these things sitting in? All right, I gotta go. Now I found out more work. I got more stuff. I literally forgot we had these things. All right, let me see. I gotta do a swap out. Yeah, I forgot we did these. These are the pictures I forgot to put in. That's why I'm so busy. I literally forgot. We got pictures we literally forgot to put in. When you show off an acoustic screen, this is what it's supposed to look like. See the grommets all exposed? Yeah, that's what they look like. Let me go get this thing real quick. I gotta go transfer this over. Can I? Let me see. Okay, they don't allow you to save from here because these are copies. They're coded. Let me see. Where are these at? What folder are these things in? I don't even know what folder they're in. Gee whiz Louise. Now I gotta go back and figure out where that's in. See, one thing to another. Where are you? You gotta be in here somewhere because we had to take them from somewhere. Let me see. Pictures. We need to replace those pictures. Black series. Is that motorized projection screens? Motorized projection screens. Oh, fine, I can check this folder. Oh, there's all my motorized projection screens. We had these in here. Oh, we do got them. Yes. So my motorized screens pictures. Oh, I definitely got to post these. I'm going to post these on my page right on whatchamacallit today. Oh, yes. I'm going to post all these to my page. See, I got so much to do right now. But first, we got one thing at a time. We'll post these, and I got to put a little caption with these, and we'll do that all overhead. Okay, we'll come back later on. Let's go find the other ones. We need to find the other ones first. All right, let me see. Right there. Let's see. Mapping. Now, today what we got planned is we're going to do the Black Diamond versus our technology. We did the $6,000 screen by Daylight. That's going to be on the new, silver, dark silver over there. And I want to do, I have to do the ultra short so the fabric and the background comes in. Because we have a background system coming in that basically covers up the door, this section that comes through there. So I got to take all that down. Got to go down and take that surface down, throw that thing back in the trash, and then go pick up a thinner sheet of plywood and then build this frame system around it and build the halo system, all that in. So we have to build an entire setup over there. And then what I want to do is when we're doing the halo system, we can put tables up there. We can basically set up how we want to set up our brochures and stuff. And we can actually project an image in the background. It'll look pretty cool on camera. So we can display a whole background, like a whole theater set up behind it and a recording while we're actually showing pictures of our merchandise. That's what I'm setting up for the trade show too on top of that. So the table, we're going to have a table display, and the table display is going to have all 50 low Pico projectors. That way we can display Pico projectors, ultra short throws, long throws, everything all in one hit. glass advertising technology, and I told you I'm definitely gonna make money off those tables because those tables they want a lot of money for those things, and they don't even move. It's just your advertisement. I mean, imagine being able to put an ultra shirt right at the front and advertise your company's logo, and then you can put commercials right on top. Yep. So I'm definitely gonna be working on an advertisement table for showroom events. I need to start marketing my product in that direction, different directions, but yeah, that direction too also. Because I've had customers contact me about portable screens for advertising, and they wash out and all that lighting. So this is a fantastic way to do it, and we can make them front and rear. Rear is actually very important because you can have the projector sitting behind it. That way, it's not sitting in front of it, and it gives a more professional look. That way, you can have your items out front, and you can have a screen up there projecting your advertisement right through it. So I'm gonna start working on screens next for showroom displays, and I'll get a chance to walk around the environment, see what we're working with, and we're good to go. We put that FLE technology that's designed to absorb light and make these screens like a kind of a thin plexiglass setup. Oh man, that'd be sick. You ever seen the ones that they use for basically for the sneeze guards as a little tiny screen that stands on it? We can convert that into a showpiece screen that you can set it up on your table, put your projector behind it, which can be one of those mini projectors, doesn't take any room at all, completely portable, and you can advertise your business right through that and advertising your showroom display. See? Always got to be ahead of the game. That's why I said if you're thinking that if you design your screens to only be trapped and ambient light controlled environments, then you shortchange yourself. If you design your screens to be able to operate in really high stressful environments with very low entry level projectors, you can go anywhere you want. All those resources you can tap into. Those portable screens, the theater on the go, they're going to be designed for camping, the tiny homes, which is a organization. We got different form site we pop on with them. RV life, we got the van life, yeah, camping, all that stuff. And people, these other people are cutting corners and trying to look good in these dark environments. When you do that, you can't go out there. You can't be in a commercial environment because your screen doesn't function well in those areas. They have to be on high-powered machines and be in dark environments. Perfect example, when they tried to do the FLE, the dark silver Cinemax. He did that demonstration in a dark environment with a high-powered projector. That's where he's stuck. Can't go anywhere after that. Church screen was washed out, and it was dark on one side. See, it was dark on one side of the picture, but it was light on the other side. And the customer who opened up a curtain, that should have never happened. That should have never, ever happened. Okay, where are you at? Let me see. We know we got those pictures in here. I have to go through all of these. Physical screen. Let me see. Maybe this could be it. These are the 150-inch physicals. Okay, it's not these. Yeah, I've never seen as long as I've been in this business, I've never seen people, even other people made screen paints in different form sites. They never would have taken someone else's pictures and claimed it to be their own or copies. They don't do that stuff. No, too much. They want to back their own products up, and that's anybody in business wants to back their own products up. They don't want to be taking someone else's stuff. Unless you don't have anything, then that's what you do when you don't have anything. Now, like I say, you still got to back it up at the end of the day. Oh, these are our whatchamacallit. These for the silver casted labels for that. So, you know, if you got two cars out there, one's claiming to do 300 miles an hour, and he can go to the test track and he can do 300 miles an hour. Like, wow, that's credible. But you copy his work and say, hey, I do 300, but you don't do 300. You're still going to have to show that off. So you set yourself up for a downfall. But, you know, at that particular point, when people are carrying on, and what I've seen in business, when people are carrying on and acting up in that manner, that means they don't have anything left, and they're just basically just lashing out. So lashing out, pretty much tactic. That's what it is. All right, let me see. Silver. is our Valva, for Valva projectors we actually made a dark silver for Valva. Will this work on a Valva projector? No, it's too dark. The other version we have will. It's a little more lighter. It's the one, that's actually the one on my floor right now. It will work on a Valva projector. And it has that shifting in it, that contrast shifting that turns it dark, which is sick because the Valva projectors, which we don't support them, they only have a 3000-to-1 contrast, and that thing can actually turn the contrast up with dark. When we could engineer product, literally we can make screens for the Valve and Weedmax. Do I choose to? No, I don't like the projectors because they lie. If they were honest and upfront and came and said, hey, look, we have pixel shifting, it's not actual 4K, it's not actual 6000, 5000, it's 1800. They were honest and upfront with their specification sheet. Heck yeah, I would design some stuff for them. I really would. But they're not honest. They lie. That's why we have to keep going into their forum sites and busting them and getting them to tell the truth as a 1080p base projector. We could have started off with that one to begin with. But not on the Kickstarter. It's just something completely different. That's why we won't touch them. Man, at least be honest with your customers. Let me see, front and rear. Front and rear. So blackness. There. I have no idea where we put these. Oh, happy customer. Yeah, that's the screen paint you claimed that in your environment went dark and was unwatchable. People can't see it. That's one of my customers right there showing off her screen, the entire wall painted with our technology. At Super Bowl, they were watching the Super Bowl game with family. But that's what you claimed, their stuff doesn't work. I got customers that vouch for me left and right that my products do work. As a matter of fact, I have a bigger customer base than you have. I got pictures right now that are sitting on my phone that I even hadn't had a chance to load up because I've been a little too busy. Yep, that's one of my other customers. Let me see. Get the pictures. Where in the world are these pictures at? Because I need them. This is what happens when you don't load stuff fast enough. You've got things you got to do. Acoustic FLE. Would this be it? No, that's the logos. That's not it. Inside. Let me see. Platinum silver. Sheesh. Gonna be here for a while. I gotta find those pictures. Do we label them? Find this folder and freaking label these things correctly. And I basically find these things half the time when I'm in here searching for stuff. I constantly just writing stuff in like da da da. I'll remember this and don't remember it at all. Period. Let me see. I had somebody come in and comment like saying, oh, the reason why you haven't made the other guy's product yet because you can't. You ever heard of a thing called being busy? Actually working? Like I actually work. I have to get all this stuff done. It's like 7:16. Oh man, I got up at 6 o'clock and I still ain't got enough time. Should have been here at 4 o'clock. Maybe I would have got more done. I'm still got to go through a ton of stuff. Yeah, man, you don't even understand. When you really start working, then you'll understand what I'm talking about. We got plenty enough time to make that stuff. I'm in a rush. I got stuff I'm working on right now. I got projects I'm working on. And then on top of that, I have to get ready for a trade show. So I have to make sure all my stuff looks legit. I even went to a company. I'm getting a barcode for our stuff. So we have barcodes. So we can track our inventory. So now I have an inventory system that has to be developed and designed. Where are you? Let me see. FOE dark silver. So that's our stuff right there. FOE fabric cloth. Let me see something. Is this you? Cloth. Shoot, that's another screen we have. Jawa. I do it to my cat all the time. Like, what you doing? Jawa. Alright, let me see. I have to go through all these daytime pictures. This is the pictures for the FL. Like I said, those who claim to have some are rejecting technology, where are your pictures at? Because you literally need to have these pictures before you can make that claim to have FLE technology. This is a screen we coded on glass, and we had this in a storefront window. So if you're going to claim that you have my stuff at the end of the day, you're going to have to be able to produce that. We're blessed that we got a chance to test it out in an actual storefront window, which was amazing because I've been trying to rent. I was looking to rent someone's storefront window to test this stuff in. And we were blessed to be able to land in this spot right here that gave us the ability to be able to test out this technology so we know exactly how it functions. You know how much research we got done in this place? A ton of research done for free. That's how good God is. For free. Most places we were going to go in there, they were around. You got people in there walking back and forth, and we have to set the equipment up. And this place, we had free roam. So we can be in a section, no one would be in there, they wouldn't walk in that section, and we got access to these windows. These windows were extremely important because it gave us an understanding of what we're working with, what we're designing, how would it look, how would it react, and even got a chance to put a timing in, like coming at 8 o'clock, do it on the hour, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, all the way to 6 to see how it reacts. We got all that information back. You didn't take anything from us at all, not a thing. You didn't take one thing from us. We got a ton of information on that. So now from the information I got of how this screen reacts, this is a 60% technology. It's not even at 100 yet. That's ad tech. So then he was talking about, oh, you don't have ad tech. That's ad tech. Ad tech is not a front projection screen. It's front and rear, and it's also too, it's clear, which means sun can transfer through one section, the projector transfers to the other section. So when you put down ad tech, is a joke because you don't know what you're talking about. That's ad tech. Gee whiz Louise. Crack books, please. Crack books. But you always embarrass yourself by doing things. You're doing too much. See right here, direct sunlight. Sunlight behind the back of the screen right here. Make sure it went through. Sunlight at the bottom. You don't have ad tech. I don't know what the freak you call yourself having. There we go. But yeah, that was a blessing to be able to be in there and be able to use that window like that for free. Yeah, most places when they charge a lot of money just to be able to use their windows. That place, nope. Went in there, set up, put it to the window, got all the information I needed to be able to design a more advanced version of it. Now, the new place we're going to, we're renting that place out. It's like we found a place that rents $12 an hour. You know how cheap $12 an hour is? You only need about maybe 2 hours in there to just go in there, just put the stuff to the glass, hit it with a projector, do a couple of video demonstrations, take a bunch of pictures, and boom, done. That's it. I can do that less than an hour. But at least we know it works before we go out and spend the money. We didn't even have to spend the money to rent the place due to the fact that we were allowed to go in there for free and set up. So you know how blessing that was. Can you imagine if I had to spend $12 an hour, $15 an hour, or $50 an hour at a facility just to use the glass to figure out if we can get the stuff to work or how to get it to work? When we ended up in a place that allowed us to do it for free, and it had direct sunlight that was hitting that window. No buildings, nothing blocking. It was perfect where it was at. See, there you go. So you did nothing. We had people trying to kick us out of there, and you did nothing. We got everything we needed from the building. Everything. I got a chance to see how an ultra short throw projector, usually we use long throws in environments. I got a chance to have an ultra short throw projector would pull up in any kind of environment. And we know this now. We have all that information. That's where testing comes in. You don't test, you don't know. 60%, that technology. It's going to be 100% when it hits glass. That thing is going to pull up. It's going to look like a TV when you get done with it. And that means that every store is going to want that technology embedded into their glass so they can basically advertise real commercials right through glass at $8,000 for a 4x4 surface. That's what they run for. Yeah. The 4x8 is $12,000. And you sit there and say, well, no one, yes, companies will pay for that. Companies will definitely pay for that. Advertisement through glass, anything they want. Their own commercials. Screen can pull up with direct sunlight. Oh yeah, they'll spend $20,000-$30,000 for it. Of course, we have big screens coming in that are going to be costing around that much, close about that much. Because one guy was talking about how much would it cost to get all his windows, these huge, massive windows, how much you get them done. I said, yeah, it's probably about $30,000-$40,000 for us to do that. He said, not a problem. Because he knows in the day, that's going to bring him a ton of money. Because he can bring all his products to life. Instead of having all these stuffy mannequins up in his window, he can have fashion models dancing across his screen if he wants. And he can change it at will. You know how it is to go in and change out an entire mannequin window? I used to work in the fashion business a long, long time. It was way, way, way back in my late 20s. And I've watched people go in and change out windows with mannequins. As a matter of fact, I had a few people own stores, and I helped them go in and change out the mannequins. It's a lot of work. Now imagine you don't even have to do that anymore. You can have actual models walk down a little strip with your clothes on, turn around, da-da-da-da, work it, girl. Yep. Right through AdTech. So keep in mind, that's just the other stores. Imagine when stores like Versace, Gucci, Coach, all those places hit at Dunkin' Donuts, McDonald's, Foot Locker. Hey, you see where we're getting at? There you go. So when I was sitting there doing those demonstrations, that's what I'm working toward. Even the company where we're going to right now to rent out their building to put in ad tech, they want that ad tech in their glass because they advertise office space. Can you imagine seeing virtual tours, all the different offices right through glass? See? So we'll work out a little deal with them because again, we'll make plenty of money every place else. But those particular areas, I want to operate in there for free. I don't want to pay a dime. We'll put the ad tech in there with no problem, and we operate in here for free. And other places we can put ad tech in the window for free because it's advertising that we need the most. We need that limelight. That screen brings money. So we say, hey, look, we'll allow you to be able to advertise your commercials through our technology, and we get to be in this window. So some places will do, and some places will get paid for. We're going to do a donation for the library. We're going to make the Windows Rain books. You imagine going to the library and watch a book open up and those speakers out there talking to you as it shows up this little story about Tom Sawyer or Huckleberry Finn all coming through glass. Can you imagine that? Going to the art museum and watching actual pictures of art come to life right through glass. See, that's what I'm talking about. What the possibilities that AdTech has. So yeah, people are going to spend that kind of money for it. And those places like that, those institutions, they're going to spend hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars. And they're going to stick big, bulky monster projectors behind it. We only use a $300 projector to do the demonstration. It was used with the 5,000 lumens, and that's it. And they're going to go out there and they're going to spend money for that projector. They're going to go buy some crazy 4K machine, which that screen is going to be able to eat it with no problem because it's used to being used on much lower quality machines. So you start low, you go high. There you go. See? You don't understand the business of it all. You're too busy worrying about me at the end of the day and trying to prove yourself to me, and I don't care. I'm in my own world, building for a future. Right there. See that? That's on site. That's a projector that they ordered. We had them go order a 720p projector. We didn't advise them to go buy 4K or 1080p. That is a Christie LW 400 lumen projector. That's the same projector that pushed the fish through the glass. To show them that that technology works. So you can't go in there and run your mouth on the end of the day. You have to back this up in these environments. Because before they give you one red cent, they want to make sure it works. So using range gain, bullcrap, doesn't work. And you're saying your stuff is rear projection, which we can't find any demonstrations on this stuff. They're going to look through your stuff. We got live video demonstrations of that on YouTube. You got to back your stuff up. Got to. So you can't make it up as you go along. But like I said, they do that to try to I guess I don't know what they're trying to prove to me. I don't know if it's kind of some kind of stepfather or daddy issues where you need approval from me. I don't know and don't care. I got too much to do. While you guys are worried about me, again, you're focusing your energy on me. My energy, it can be focused on you, what I have to do, but then I can convert it over here. I can do both at the same time. Let me see right here. Now I gotta find these pictures. Let me see. Oh, these are the aquarium pictures. Gee, I got a lot of pictures. We have a ton of pictures. So you got to do stuff like this. This is what customers want to see. This is a 3 projector setup. Let's go about that. 3 projector setup. You can turn a wall into an aquarium. Got to be to do this in a fully lit environment. So this environment I was in, I utilized it the best way I could to basically show off my technology's advancements. Any environment that I sit in, I can advance and show that our technology can thrive. Unlike being in a dark apartment with a little screen sitting in front of you, I was able to do this in an apartment and not change anything about the environment at all. We didn't put any dark curtains in the back. We didn't darken, put little Christmas tree lights splashed underneath the screen. We do none of that junk at the end of the day. Came in there, set up, boom, just like it is. That's what people want to see. That's a short throw projector, and we got 2 long throws there and there. So when you're sitting in your apartment and it's dark like that, you know, that's where your customers are going to be at. My customers watch me walk into an apartment, because they can't say, well, you never did an apartment. Yeah, I did an apartment, walked into an apartment. We lived there for a while, and I set up over here a 159-inch screen, and over here we had 106 right there. And that was to show up 3 screens in a fully lit environment with no problem. Meanwhile, you're still in that dark little apartment showing off the lights splashed at the bottom of the screen on a projector that costs $3,100. And what that projector cost me? $150. That's it. The 2 projectors behind me, one was $270. Both were, as a matter of fact, they both were $270. They were Chrissy's. So I paid nothing. I got 3 machines and still have money left over by the time you spent $3,100 for an ultra short throw projector that you're sitting on top of a screen. My screen sizes are much bigger, and I own 3 at the same time. Different angles. You can't get one screen to pull up in your environment sitting that close to a screen, and I can run 3 projectors. That says a lot. That says a whole lot. We did this one in portrait mode over here, and we did these 2 right here. There you go. That's why your product doesn't work. It's not ambient light projection technology at all. How do you not? I don't get that. You're right on top of the screen. You're a foot away from a screen. And you have to be in the dark. And we could do 3 projectors in a full environment. There you go. Get what you paid for. That's what I told you. Get what you paid for. I'm going to post these pictures too. I'm going to put them right on the site too and post them. Look. Got the Batman there, dark contrast, all that. I'm going to post these pictures too. I got more pictures. We're going to be loading more pictures onto our site. I'm going to post these too. As a matter of fact, while I'm hunting for the other ones, let me, let me see what I want to do here. Which one of these? I might retitle these. Yeah, I'm going to retitle these. That's why I say they don't have our pictures. We do things differently. And I'm showing off a screen. I'm doing it differently. I don't want to be sitting there with one single screen. I can run 3 projectors at the same time in a fully lit environment. You guys can't do 1. You're not going to do 3. Got to be able to back your products up. Got to be able to back your products up. Which one was this one? This is so maybe we put a title underneath this thing. Black Serum Pictures. Alright. I'm going to put down some pictures. going to be using this. Let me see. Why can't we wrap the whole folder and boom, our pictures just pop up? What if we could do that? All right, I got to come back to this one right here. I'm gonna load these pictures up. I'm loading the motorized projection screens. I'm definitely doing those. Definitely gonna do those. Acoustic visual effects. Where's those pictures at? I need those. Those, where the other ones are at. Wait. No, these are the screens. This is the paint. Oh, they're in here. It has to be in here. Alright, that's the desk. This is the wallpaper. This is the wallpaper surface. That's FLE outside. That's SOE. This is on a desk. Turn the desk. Our desk, man. This is crazy with the LED lights. That's the desk we used to have here. So that's the screen being projected off. See that projector right there? That's a 50 lumen projector. As a matter of fact, it's this projector right here. That's what it is. 50 lumen projector, fully lit environment in the garage, and projecting off the table. This right here is an FLE glass screen right here. So that's the monitor over there. So a 50 lumen can generate enough light off a surface. That piece we had over there, we coated it with the black technology, turned it into a desk. So piece of plywood outside, coated with our technology, we can pick up at 50 lumens, bounce off a table, and project an image so sharp it will match a cell phone. My cell phone screen over here is an OLED screen. It matches the OLED screen, it matches the glass matches the monitor. A gray screen couldn't possibly do that because you couldn't read in the fully lit environment. It'll wash out. Put it in a dark environment, you're not going to see jack at the end of the day. I can do book reports, whatever the heck I want to do right there with no problem, and that will pick up. This is what we're going to have in the showroom display. The Zephyr, instead, we're going to have the gaming technology embedded in that whole section. So how clean that comes out? All looks together. Yeah, that's what you're going to have to show off. And yeah, my phone has an OLED display on it. And I'm using these too. And chances are probably going to rip these off like, these are mine too. And these are mine too. Ah, buddy, you do that enough times, and oh, you already did it enough times. People already know. People always follow the leader, and they always copy the best. That's where it works at. Okay, let me see. Okay, it's not there. That's gaming floor technology. I know that for a fact. I can see that from there. That's FLE. Cinemax. That's not it. Sheesh. There's a lot of pictures we have in here. So once we did the fish tank screen, we did the ceiling. What was a fish tank? We did a fish tank screen right there. Dark silver. Best of Valva projectors. Let me see. No. Let me see. And I got pictures coming in right now for customers showing off demonstrations. I'll get to that soon, but we haven't had time because I'm in here doing these updates. We're about to hit 8 o'clock pretty soon. I'm looking at my timer. I got things on. I got a daily walk to do too. I'm keeping it to the block because I got things I got to do. A lot I got to do, and I come back and still, but I want to get my exercise in. Keep in mind that the daily walk is not just for me to walk around. It's actually part of my exercise that I get up and do every day in the morning. Can't wait for the cold weather. We do it in the cold weather, and we do it in the cold. We do it in the rain. We do it in the snow. I do it all the way around. It's before I wasn't recording it and showing anybody what I was doing. I need to get my walk workout in. And now I see more and more people out there. Oh my goodness, I bumped into so many people. When I first started doing it, there's nobody out there. Probably about 1 or 2, maybe, but there's so many people doing it now. Get myself a little crew. That'd be hot. That'd be nice. Now they're not going to walk all the way out there where I'm going at. Maybe I like it, maybe. But they're just getting off the afternoon, like for lunch or whatever, taking a walk around. It's a good, nice strip. We want to do the whole thing. Because what we're doing, we're cutting up the hill. We're going to go all the way to the end, come all the way around, come back around. And it's a good bit of a walk. So we're definitely going to do that. I did it with a few people yesterday before I actually did the daily walk. Let me see. Outside projection screens. Paint another world. It's gotta be in one of these. It has to be in one of these. That's why you gotta label stuff, man. I just write stuff down in there. Projector mapping. These are the labels. Oh, okay. You can't take them off here. They don't allow you to do it. Do we know what folder it is? Can you give me a read on what folder we're working? What folder is it? FLE inside. Oh! FLE inside. Eclipse. These were Eclipse. Is this? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot about the Eclipse. It's an upgrade. It's an upgrade. Okay. Good. We know where they're at. We definitely know where they're at. All right, cool. So did that begin with? Let me change the name on them. Okay, let me see. Where are you? And yes, we're going to be outside today. And I'll keep saying that. We're definitely going to be outside today. We're definitely going to get that done. I had to get some shorts. They're going to be shorts because I need to dub music over top of them. We got a train yard that goes by, and that's basically about it. If I'm out there late at night, it's pretty quiet at night. I'll do a demonstration at nighttime. All right, let me see. And we'll do that against a white surface. All right. FLE. Found you. In another folder. That's where you're at. In another folder. Right there. All right. Cool. Ready to bring you guys down for just a minute. I'm going to go back over here. Wait, do we have these loaded in? This should be loaded in already. Let's see. Where is my actual site I was working on? There. Oh. Let me see. There we go. There's my search engine optimizer. Pops on this side now because we got to put an upgrade in. Well, we put in more advancements in for my editing page. So this right here is where I do my coding down here, and on this section over here, or encryption, or whatever you want to call it, and over here, this is where the search engine optimizer pops up. We can actually go in and just change stuff we want. All this affects, it shows up online. So whatever I write here ends up online. All right, let me see. Now, I need to go in and just expand this, but I don't need the bottom half right now. I just need the rest of this right here. And I need to go into our marketplace. Let's see, right here. There we go. That's the physical. That's the physical. Let's see, product management. Yeah, by the time we reach, let's see, the gaming technology, the Apex Gamer is going to be available next month. So we have all that done, upgraded, done, ready to go. Demonstrations all finished. Don't take long to do demonstrations. On-site demonstrations all finished. Then after that, we'll get started on the FLE Premium. We're going to be showing that off back and forth. It's not for sale. We want to show that basically it can be done. I got plans for that. I got something going to convert it into under Omega. So we're going to wipe all that clean and convert it to Omega. Pretty much, well, none of this stuff is going to be in there at all whatsoever. Pretty much nothing. It's going to be all us. We're just going to show you that we're going to beat the crap out of the specification sheet. And not only that, we don't even need his, well, we don't need nothing from him at all, period. We're just going to beat the crap out of the specification sheet. That's all. Show you what that screen is actually supposed to do, what it's not doing. You said it's front and rear. It's supposed to be front and rear. And you're supposed to show what the game can do. Any company I've seen it has their own version of their own game. Like Elite has their own version of the game. Certain companies have their own version of the game. They have to prove that this game actually does exist. Like we have FLE. We have to exist. The screen can actually basically fusion light energy. It can actually fuse light. We have to be to show that. So that's why those outdoor demonstrations were done. Advanced ambient light rejection technology. Screens posted on a ceiling. Can't get any more ambient light rejection than that. Screens being displayed outside. You have to be to show all that. D5K, that was the screen. We can literally stick lamps right up against the screen and it wouldn't affect the screen. So you have to be to show that the game you're developing has to exist. You can make your own game. Anyone can do it. You just have to prove that it exists. That's all. That's it. And you can't do one video. You have to have dozens and dozens of videos in different settings, in different scenarios, and different projectors. You have to lots of videos. You can't just show one and go, oh, I'm done. No, they're going to want more information than that. So it's not enough. But if you can't back that up, then guess what? You're considered to be a fake. And especially if no one else is talking about it, that's a problem right there. Let me see what we have here. This is going to be, this is dedicated. Yes, the game rest for the floors. I can't wait to do the floors. We got a couple gaming lounges around here. We're going to definitely come to like, what's up? We're going to have brochures, everything done legit by the book. It's going to look sweet. Pass them out. Yep. Can't wait for that. All right, let me see. This is the acoustic screens. One of the things that showed up in the demonstration before, we had some cats over there, some kittens over there. They wanted to make sure they got their cat in the house, and I had to go out there and make sure the kittens were okay, and put them in a little area, a little box, and comfort, some milk for them and everything. So they're okay. They got something to eat. I don't know where Mama's at, and call the animal control that they can pick them up, because you can't have them out there. I mean, it's too hot out there. It's cold. It's ticks and all kinds of stuff out there waiting for them. And we got groundhogs out there, which I don't know how they're going to react to them, so I want to make sure they're safe. All right, let me see. Yeah, and the same day, I walk out and there's a deer right there, right in front of me. Like, oh, okay, this is new. They usually don't come that close. So I'm looking at the deer and I'm watching him, and then there's a cat staring at me too. I'm like, okay, it's my day. He's just sitting there staring right directly at me while I'm recording the deer. It's hilarious. I told you. Crazy stuff happens to me. Every time I walk out the door, I get the weirdest things happen. The weirdest stuff. And that wasn't even a daily walk. Imagine if that was. It just popped up. Cat and a deer right next to each other. All right, let me see what we want to do here. And definitely, we got that. Okay, so where is the... I got to take one of these out to get to that menu. Let's see what's going on with this right here. I need access to this. It came and it took my entire specification sheet. I have no idea how that even works. We did all the tests on that stuff to make sure it works, and that's how we get the specification sheets to testing. And this guy goes, oh, I'm just going to figure a way just to do it easier. I'm just going to rip off his freaking work and basically claim it as my own. And you know, I'll tell you something. I'm not going to mention his name because I don't want him on this. Oh, we got him outside too. I forgot we got these things outside. People hate that. People hate it when you copy their own work. That don't bother me because you can't back it up. I find it amusing and funny and also flattering that people, we're supposed to be the scammers at the end of the day, but people copy us. I find that funny. But it's just, other people don't like it when their work is copied. That's other people. So you kind of hit two sides of the fence on that one. One half, people don't like when people copy their work. They can't stand it. Me, on the other hand, it's just hilarious that I'm supposed to be the scammer. I'm the rip-off artist at the end of the day, but y'all copy me. Just want to put that out there. So I must be doing something right for them to copy me at the end of the day, and they want to be me. I told y'all they want to be me. Do you see me taking y'all labels, y'all specification sheets, and pasting them? No, we don't do that at all. Why would we want it? If we don't want it, we don't copy your stuff at the end of the day, then to us, it's junk. So again, you copy us. You take our labels, our specification sheets, and you post them to your site. If a guy is out there preaching hatred and carrying on and acting up, why in the world would I post his content to my site? Because that makes me look like, okay, this person believes in hatred, then that makes me like a person who believes in hatred. So my technology at the end of the day can back itself up on every level. And we have massive specification sheets. We do a lot of testing to make sure our stuff works. If we're such a big scammer at the end of the day, why would you even want that on your site to begin with? Wouldn't that make you look like a scammer? And you're the ones preaching about it. But yet you're advertising as if it's yours, which means our product is legit, it's good, and it's better than yours, and that's the reason why you take it. Everybody can see that. They know you didn't write that stuff. They know darn well you didn't write it. So, yeah, it comes down to what it is. I told you our products are the best. They copy from us. They have no choice to copy from us because they don't have anything. Now, right now, while you guys are sitting up there trying to figure this out and the other, right now in the back of my mind, I'm developing technology for showroom displays because now we can actually market it and make money off that entire environment because we have FLE. We can actually eat sunlight, which means we can actually operate in any environment we want. And I've worked with people and I've done business with people who operated in showrooms and what they wanted us to do for them in order they can actually show off their advertisements in those environments and what they can and can't do. So I have experience in that field. So guess what? I'm going to cash in on that. We're going to develop a whole new technology for that whole section, end screens. And I'm going to show them off in the environment that I'm going to be in. What better way to basically show off that technology than at a trade show where people are trying to advertise their products and make them seem more alive, and we're actually advertising that technology in the very same place that we're doing business with in a trade show. See? You don't know how to do business. You don't know how to do the business. I do. Okay, let me get all this up right here. And I'm taking this right down here. We have these things. I forgot we did these demonstrations. Like, literally forgot to post these things. This is what happens when you're always busy. And they'll copy like, we got that too. Watch. We got that too. We got that too. We have that too. Hey, y'all want to be me? I sat there and told y'all from the door that they want to be us. Now you're seeing it. Now, does that bother the copyists? No, it doesn't bother me because it's flattery. They want to be me. All right, let me see. Where are the outsides? These are the outsides, right? Yeah, these are the outsides. Oh, we got two outsides? We got to get one of these because some of these are often. I need at least more of these outside. We got two of this one showing up. Two of that one showing up. Right there. Alright, I need these. So this one's two. Literally forgot we had these. I forgot to put those in there. Now, that's interesting. He doesn't have any customers, but how are they supporting a screen where they're copying off us? All right, that's all in there. All these in there. Okay, cool. We got them in. That's all in there. All right. thought we hit the 8,000 mark. Sheesh. I'm curious. We probably hit the 8,000 on this one easily. So what I'm going to do with this one, because I have no plan to sell the whatchamacallit, the Premium Plus Series C. I'm going to do is use it as an advertisement for our technology, what we can do. So we're going to build a show page for it. We're going to show demonstrations against certified screens, demonstrations inside, demonstrations outside, projector mapping applications. We're going to show demonstrations on so many different rear applications. It's not even funny. We're going to have that thing on site. We want to show exactly what we could do. We're going to show the before and after. This is what specifications of what it used to be on a site that don't know what they're talking about, and this is what we did to it. This is our specification versus theirs. I'm going to make a showpiece out of you and put it up there because I want people to see the difference. We're going to same thing too with the new version we have over here, the Dark Silver Cinemax versus the specification sheets on what that stuff used to be, which was a Frankenstein. And when we put Frankenstein, we have to put a disclosure in as saying that we are not responsible for the name. We don't own the name in any way whatsoever because I don't want to get sued. That's the direction he's going. So put that disclaimer up there saying, yeah, this has been taken from someone's site due to the fact that this is a name they were using. It claimed to be their product. We don't take any responsibility of the name of this product in any way whatsoever. We do understand that this is a trademark product. So we're going to do a before and after, what y'all stuff look like compared to what we did to it and how we upgraded it. And this will show customers at the end of the day, because we can use our advantage point that not only do we have the ability to excel and develop new technology, but we can also reverse engineer anything we want, and companies like that in the day. We can constantly evolve and keep growing. We can't evolve and keep growing. That means we have a cap. That means companies can't continue to make money off us due to the fact that we have a blockage in the way. Where if we can basically reverse engineer or design anything we want, it shows that the possibilities are endless and they'll invest in us. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to build a show page for you guys. What your products used to be. Now, I'm not putting your name up there. I'm not advertising. I'm just putting your product here. This is what it used to be. This is your little tiny specification sheet versus our huge, massive specification sheet. And that's backing up everything that what that product can do. So you'll see the videos at the bottom of what our technology can do. And then, well, we're not going to put your videos because there's no videos. You don't have any testing on your stuff. So there's nothing to put there. So we just put down videos not available due to non-testing. So if you're claiming that's at the FLE, we have to put down the bottom, not FLE, the range gain doesn't exist. Can't find it. It's non-existing. NA, not available. So everything you have done or posted, we have to put down NA because it's not there. Front and rear, not there. NA. The application process for your screen, because you did delete the video, but I do have a copy of it. So we'll post it there showing clearly how long it took for you to basically paint the screen compared to us. One coat done. They need to be to see that back and forth comparison. And also customers can suddenly see the difference on how we advanced and made it far better to what you were trying to sell to your customer base. So we'll be building that part of the site probably next week, but I want to make sure we get everything side by side. And then customers can see the difference between a professional and high-grade product versus a product that is just poorly designed. And gentlemen, please, again, don't take it personally. This is business. Companies do this all the time to each other. I don't consider you to be a company, but they do it all the time. I really just don't consider them to be companies. I'm sorry. I just don't. You need to get some better information on basically how people can reach and contact you. You have really nothing there. It's like almost like you want to be there, but you don't want to be found. That's what it kind of feels like for me. What's this right here? This is the physical screen. I got to change the label for the physical screen. The reason why, because it's conflicting with the screen paint. They both look exactly the same, so they had to be changed. That's the problem. It's causing confusion. It's causing confusion for me. When I go look for it, like, what is the screen paint or is the actual physical screen? Which one is this one? So this has to be changed. We do have one of these. Let me see one for a minute. While we're here, I can go in. We got these already on the system already. I'm looking for something. These are all outdoors. So you call yourself having a physical screen, right? These are our pictures outdoor of our screen outside. See how it hooks up? the grommet system that's attached, that's my screen outside. I'm pretty sure you'll take these images too and claim them to be yours also too. But yeah, this is my screen outside showing the screen we designed. And guess what projector we use? 1000 lumens, 600 by 800, 720p. Those are my images. White levels, color levels, all that. Yep. Got our work done. So we go out, we do all the work. We design the formulas. We go out and do all the testing. We do all the specification sheets. And these guys just come in and copy our work and try to claim to be us. Only problem is people are going to expect for you to react this way. And you can't because you don't know what you're doing and you don't know how to make it. And you can say you do. Nope, I got 2 videos showing you we gave you permission to make the product and you couldn't do it. I gotta post these too. On top of that, we got all these 2 extra. I gotta go to my site and get a post about at least a good maybe 80 pictures in there. All right, this right here, these are, like I said, these are our pictures for outside, and these are our pictures inside. That's why with you showing off a fabric screen that's stretchable, you see this is clearly stretchable with grommets, you don't show a motorized projection screen. You don't show a fixed frame screen. Show off an actual fabric screen that has grommets in it. These are ours. See? That's how it's done. I'm not lying and claiming that this is oh shoot, it's the projector mapping application. So not lying and claiming to say that, oh yeah, this is a screen and it show a motorized projection screen. You can mess up somebody's screen at the end of the day. Someone's really gonna look at that. If they do buy that stuff, they're gonna look at and try to feed that thing into a motorized, thinking that that's what you're interpreting, and they're gonna jam up their motor. You're gonna pay for someone's projection. God forbid if it's a what you call it? It's a tension screen. They cost about $3, maybe $5, maybe $6,000. See this right here? That right there is my gray technology. You see the size of that screen? That screen is huge. So while you're in a dark environment again, projector kissing the screen, I can do this at a whopping 170 inches in a fully lit environment and show off our technology. It's using shifting technology. That's what it's using. See? Ultra short throws are cheap projectors. We use them only because we have to show off that the screen is ultra short throw compatible. That's why. But other than that, it's a cheap projector. People use it because they know they're going to get a good image because it's sitting right on top of the screen. There's no distance throw, no deterioration for the lumens. It's a way for them to try to get around to keeping the image a certain quality. And they use the ambient light controlled environment to darken the environment so the colors come up correctly. Compared to my screen, compared to your screen, that was the size of one of our screens. That's a 250-inch screen. You claim to paint a 200-inch screen. There's no way in the world you painted in a 200-inch screen. There's no way in the world. 150 would have been somewhere around in this length right here. That's where it would have probably sat around. 200 screen would have been around right about that height. Because when I measured the first one I was going to put in, it was going, the 200-inch would have hit right about there to the top of that railing. If I blow this up, you can see it. So right here to the top of this right here, a 200-inch screen would have landed right there. Because I did the measurements before I got the 250. You would have been, you're not that tall. I'm not even that tall. I'm taller than you. I'm 5'11". So I'm taller than you. So I know for a fact that there's no way in the world you did a 200-inch screen. That's why when you want to install it again, it said 158. And that's not even 158. That's 150 inches. Unless you got a 1610, then it is. But seeing when the pictures, when the image popped up, that's a 16:9 aspect ratio you were showing. I know this, because I've been doing this for years. So you didn't have a 200-inch screen. which I told you from the door. And guess what? It didn't have a 200 screen. 200 screen is huge. This is a 250. 250 goes to the top of the deck to the bottom. So, yeah, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm talking about. And 2 quarts, nowhere near a 200 inch. It's not even going to happen. As a matter of fact, I did a demonstration where I actually painted it in, tried to, and it didn't even work. There's not enough paint. Yeah, these are demonstrations that we do that they don't do. If you're going to claim to have an ambient light projection technology, you have to be able to produce off a ceiling and hit a screen at the exact same time without basically darkening the environment. Simple and plain. It's ambient light. You have to have ambient light projection technology. You don't have it, it doesn't work. Now see my screen, how beautiful that looks? Looks just like a TV at 250 inches. When companies come up and ask us, hey, what's the biggest screen you guys ever done? We did 250 inches. They were like, that is fantastic. That's perfect for them. But you have to have experience in that. That's a screen that has no frame attached to it at all, period. It's very interesting how I had to hang that thing. It's actually not sitting this way, like it's not sitting flat. It's actually slightly on a slant, just slightly. And there's a rope system here and here on the screen. The reason why is because there's no frame to keep it in place. So what happens is the wind that comes down the driveway, which is a better way of showing you with the screen right here on how we had to do it, this wind that comes down the driveway slams into the back of the screen. If it's in a fixed frame screen, it has to be able to move. Because you know how, I can explain to him how energy works, forget it. Anyway, so basically, if it's a solid surface and the wind's hitting it, a solid structure, it shakes the entire house. That's what it does. Every time the wind comes down, it boom, it shakes the house. So what I did was I made it so it's more flexible. So when it hits it, it's not like hitting a heavy like a solid. It's like hitting like something that's made out of liquid. The energy can transfer through it. Instead of hitting it like a wall, it actually flexes. So that way it doesn't vibrate the house so much. But the screen can't sit because it moves back and forth. It can't sit straight, because if it sits straight and the wind hits it, it's going to make the screen angle and it's going to throw off the image and it's going to distort it. So to keep the image nice and square, I had to bring the screen in slightly inside, so when the wind hit it, it always keeps it straight. Yeah, that's what I had to do when I built that thing, put it in. I literally had to do all the math, how to figure out how to slant it just enough so when the wind hits it, the wind straightens it out. And it was a constant flow of wind pushing down that driveway. Even on not windy days, wind always is traveling. I set this on camera. Hey, wind is always moving, always moving. So slight amount of air hit that screen, it would always keep it straight. Yeah, ton of math to do that, to figure out how far to slant it out so it wouldn't go this way, it wouldn't go this way, it had to go perfectly straight. That's why when you look at the images, you'll notice the screen's perfectly flat. There you go. Yeah, it wasn't as easy to hang that thing. That thing was something else. And that's why when I would come outside, I was covered in the same clothes I was wearing. I was basically covered in dirt and sawdust because I'm a person that's determined to get something done. I don't slack off. I keep pushing until it's completed. Unlike you jokers, can't finish jack at the end of the day because you don't do your work correctly. So when you're out there teasing me about, oh, he's dirty, always this, that, and the other, he doesn't clean up, doesn't wash up, he stinks, all that stuff. I was so tired by the time I came in, I crashed on my floor. When I got up with the same clothes, I pushed myself to go back out that door and finish the job. Unlike you lazy slackers at the end of the day, that you can't even produce proper demonstrations because you're too lazy. You don't know what hard work really is. To come in tired and beat, and some people on the channel can tell exactly, they understand what I'm talking about, to come in tired and beat and get back up and push yourself out to go out the next day to get the job done. That's why that screen, that's why we have the demonstrations, that's why we have the videos on it. This is why I can testify that we built it, but I know the hard work that went in to put that thing together. All that adding and multiplying, trying to figure out how to get it to straighten up. I was tired as tired can be. It took me 4 days to put that thing in there. Now, so at the top, I put a bolt system in. There's 16 bolts on the top that I had to put them in, and they had to be perfectly straight all the way across, because if not, I would get wrinkles in the screen. So if one was off, if it looped just a little bit, it would cause a crease right across the screen. It had to lay perfectly flat. So that was a lot of work. So yeah, I did come on camera, covered in dirt, sawdust, wearing the same stuff the next day, because when I came in, I was so tired I didn't even eat. I took a drop cloth because I didn't want to mess up the floors in the house. I didn't want to lay on the sofa because I was covered in dirt, and I slept on the floor. Got up off the drop cloth the next day, dragged myself out there and finished the work. Even when days when it rained, I remember sitting there with my knees pressed into the ground, and I could feel the water soaking through my knees, right through my pants, and I just kept on working. Yeah, you don't understand hard work. So when you come on camera and say, oh, he's dirty and filthy, because I'm working, that's what I'm doing. All that work paid off. And on top of that, I learned some stuff while I was doing it. Literally how to hang a 250-inch screen, and the wind can make contact with it without basically causing the screen to ripple and basically become distorted. Do you see, gentlemen, how that edge is sharp from one end to the next? Do you know what you have to do to get a screen that straight? So basically when the wind hits it, it doesn't throw it off. You know, like with a projector, if the screen's off from the left or right, it basically throws the image off. That's what keystone is for. Well, you can keystone better inside than you can outside, because there's wind constantly moving outside all the time. And I'm wrapped around trees. So yeah, that was an interesting screen to put in. But at least if I ever have to install one in, I know how to do it. A lot of freaking work. Now, let's get over here. And by the way, where's your 250-inch screen outside? No, you don't got one. And the other one has enough room to put one in, but he doesn't, because you know why? He's too lazy to do the work. And I can honestly say that, because you should have had one a long time ago. You literally should have had that screen done a long time ago. You mean to tell me I was on this property for 4 years, and I utilized the daylights out of that backyard, and you've been there for how long, and you got what to show for it? There you go. Another one. These are the ones that are most impressive. I can't wait to do these. See how this is, Mr. Rogers, or you call yourself? See how that screen is pushed all the way up to the ceiling? Why would I have it sitting on the floor? I got all this light that needs to make contact with the screen. The other one, who has a habit of opening up doors and having the screen halfway across the room. You see where the door is directly in with my screen. This is the way you're supposed to do demonstrations involving doors. Screens literally have to be in the door. Lights from the ceiling directly to the screen. Can't have them sitting on the floor. As I kept saying, stop putting screens on the floor. That's embarrassing. Okay, whatever, forget it. Let's move on. No point. They don't learn. They don't learn anything. That's why. That's why in the situation they're at right now. All right, let me see. I'm taking this one right here. Okay, I'm going to use this one instead. I like this right here. I'm going to change this right here. I'm going to change this over to... we have to come in. We have the base right. Acoustic, visual. Oh, I like this. We just keep this the way it is. I'm just going to change the name of it. But I am going to upgrade it. Definitely going to upgrade it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this. I like this name. We'll keep this. Is this already in the system? It should be already in the system. I like this. That way I don't get these mixed up, because I'm getting the labels mixed up, where the labels are the same, almost similar to the same as the paint, and I don't want to get them mixed up. We don't want that kind of confusion. When I'm selling this, it needs to have its own brand attached to it. All right. And I need to put here, hold on a minute. Okay. All right, I'm taking this. We'll take this right here. I'm pretty sure I have this already. Oh, what was this one? No, we need to come out. I ain't asked for that to begin with. Really? Can you just click on what I asked for, please? Back button, thank you. Oh, man. I designed this label ahead of time. I like this one. This one has more pop to it. I like it. It has pop to it. We gotta save it, put it in the folder. I'm using these. I forgot I designed these things right here. I forgot we do backup labels on everything, just in case we decide that we want to do something different. This is gonna look fantastic for the packaging. Oh, it's gonna look beautiful for the packaging. That's gonna look beautiful for the packaging. Oh, I know how I want my packaging to be too. On top of it, it'll match all this perfectly. So we got special packaging for these things. And these are the ones that come by certified. We do these certified. Let me see. Let's go over here and let's get okay. Do we have this? We have this on a folder, right? Should be in the folder. No, we didn't save it to a folder. Alright, save it to a folder. Oh, we did save it to a folder. It is, it's right there. Alright, cool. It's in there. Alright, cool. Alright. Come out of here. This is gonna go. And we had this one has to go. Alright. $8.13 probably most likely be out of here, and at 10 got much to do. I got pictures I gotta load over, ain't nowhere near close. Alright, trying to figure out exactly where I found this at. I know I changed it just a bit. Alright, let me see where you're at. I'm gonna go with those labels instead. I got some packaging for that. It's gonna look sick. And we got packaging. I told you that the gamer screens, that's not a paint. They're all physical. So we have a tabletop, one we're doing for the gaming, the Apex Gamer. We have a, tabletop's gonna look beautiful. Tabletop, we have an actual physical screen, and we got a floor mat they were designing that you can game off the floor with. And they got their own packaging. The packaging for those are really gonna be hot, gonna be sick. It's gonna make you want candy. It's so pretty. I think I might do like I want to put a free mouse pad in there, but then again, like all gamers are not PC gamers, so we have to put something that combines with everything, and it has to fit in the packaging nice too. So no, we got to figure out something cool we want to put in there for you guys. We do know that the screens under the Sugar Plum Fairy, those particular screens we have, those screens are glass. They're going to be gorgeous on their own custom casings. When you pop them open, they have the certifications, all the different information, even have comic books with these things too, that actually explain the storyline of what the screen and all it's about and everything. I got a graphic designer that's going to be doing all that work for me, so the screen's going to be really, really nice. Get bobbleheads of the screens, and we're going to put some free merch in there, like, like cup holders or cups, sunglasses, hats, stuff like that. It's going to be a pretty nice package. So it's going to be a screen that you can literally carry into a case. It comes all apart, fit into a case nice, and carry it with you. Yeah, we're working on some really crazy stuff. I got some stuff I can't wait. So we have to get through this paperwork and all this other stuff I have to get through first. I have to make sure all my stuff is in order, because these booths require a lot of documents. And we're missing one license, which I already got it completed. Thank God I got the other one done, because, like I said, it's like a domino effect. They all feed off one, off the other. You have this one, you register for this one. You have that one, did you register for this one? We have this one, we have that one. Yep. And guess what else pops up? Kind of LLC pops up on every freaking thing. Yeah, it does. You gotta have show that your company is legit. They want to see an LLC and they want to see EIN numbers. Which I had to, my modem, my business modem back there, I had to show T-Mobile an EIN number to show proof that I had a business in order for me to get that modem, because they wouldn't give it to me. That's my T-Mobile business modem. Which that was a blessing altogether, because I had a company. Your EIN number, you can have that. You have that for life. That's what you for life. Once you apply for it, it's for life. So say you trained your company is a different company. You have to go through a name transfer. And the name transfer is a freaking headache to go through. And no matter how many times I had to call the IRS, I kept getting the machine and getting the machine and getting the machine. I'm like, man, I'm gonna have to go down there. You go down there and freaking, it's like the DMV. Like you could be down there forever all day. Because there's a lot going on in there. So there's a lot they're doing down there. So I'm sitting there like, okay, I can't get a hold of them. I've been down there. It's freaking crazy down there. I'm just going to have to basically just get to it when I got a month to basically dedicate to this. And then one day I look up and I get this letter came in the mail and says, here, your name got transferred over to your company. I was like, oh, like they changed it over because I put the application. I didn't know it went through that quick, but yeah, that should have took a while. But no, Lord allowed that to go right through because I have things He has me want me to do, and I put my faith in Him. So anything we need, our company needs, it just goes right through. It's like the whole thing with the whole PayPal and verification accounts. They do that because they get a lot of dummy accounts. Some people don't, they leave their businesses and their accounts are still running. And some people are running accounts that they shouldn't have to begin with. So they're requiring documents in order to keep a PayPal account. And lost my social security card in the move and had to go down and get a new identification ID in order for them to actually give me access back to my account. And in the process of getting my new ID, which we wouldn't have got back for like about 2 weeks, I went and called them to clear up something on the account. And I said, hey, how long is my account going to be locked? Because my ID's coming in. The guy was like, your account's not locked. I said, what do you mean? I was, no, your account's in good. It's not locked at all, period. So yeah, God will take care of you. Now I got the ID in. It really didn't need to, no. And the ID came in right away too on top of that. So now I'm going down. Once I get all this stuff done, all this stuff situated, I got my business account set up at the bank. I'm going to go in and apply for my Apple Pay because I can go through here and do my Apple Pay application. I need routing numbers and stuff like that. They want some kind of business information and all this stuff. So I can get that set up for the next stage because now I'm going to be out there. I'm definitely going to need Zelle. I think it's Zelle, what it's called. And I'm going to need Apple Pay. Because I'm definitely getting the mag strip on my phone so I can go zip, zip, zip. Or set up my system up there so at my booth people can make their payments. This is it right here. And we have our website on display on our big screens, so you can see our websites right there. And on top of that, we can have our Apple Pay system set up where people can make their orders, or through Zelle, or how we're going to set it up, and they can make their orders right there at the booth, showing off how they can advertise their technology. And the beautiful thing about it is they can come over to our booth and we can advertise whatever they're advertising right through our screens. See, always thinking ahead of the game. You got to think to more than just home theater. You got to think everything. Why would you want to be stuck in a dark little room all day long? Let's take it someplace else. Why can't we project off floors? Why can't we do ceilings? Why can't we apply projector mapping technology to this? Why can't we expand to gaming? Why can't we do holograms and virtual effects and all that stuff? We can do showrooms. We can do window advertising, all that stuff. I can literally get a storefront, just rent a storefront out. Huge glass windows. Set up some high projectors in there if I want to do it that way. And basically, companies will pay me to advertise right through glass their company's logos and whatever I want. I can turn that store into an ad advertisement. That's literally what that technology can do. It gives you the possibility to make serious money. So you open up a storefront, you put these big with some big bay windows and say, look, we can advertise your company. Instead of having it into an ad in the paper, we can advertise it right through glass. Bring your commercials to life. And you pay us a monthly fee. There you go. You gotta know how to make money. Those trucks with the screens on them, I've done a couple of those. So they cut them out, they put plexiglass and they stick projectors on the inside and some kind of a system where if it bounces, it stays in one place, a stabilizing system, and they project right through our screens. Now with that FOE ad tech, you can have direct sunlight pushing right through there. The first time we developed this stuff, they had to have some kind of shading system around the truck so that way sunlight couldn't make contact with the screen to wash it out. Now, Yeah, you can advertise right through that screen with no problem whatsoever. And you know how much money an LCD costs to connect to a truck compared to our technology? I'll take over that field too next. Because I was looking at one of the trucks they had out there, and when off camera, when I got done, I walked in a little conversation. I was showing them what I had, and this guy was like, "Ooh, shoot!" So wait. So I can have a projector in there. So you can have a projector in there. You can set up on each side, and it's much lesser than having LEDs. It uses less power on top of that, and it can take on a direct hit from sunlight. When you get set up, let us know. This is why we need business cards. There we go. All right, I like that. I like that right there. And I think I want another one of these outside demonstrations. Let me see. Oh, you can get the line with the fluffy hair. Oh, hit the white level demonstrations. Definitely gotta get those white level demonstrations. Get this one right here. Do we have this out there? Boom. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, it'll be a nice beautiful setup there. FOA acoustic. Change the name. Ink pen. Oh, row. Oh. My way. I'm gonna get one of those little mini pedal bikes that you have for under the desk so I can work out my legs while I'm basically doing this. We gotta work it out, Taco. We gotta work it out. Work it out. Wait. Where's the second phone at? Hang on a minute. Really? I'm charging my phone up. Yeah, you. Okay, goes. Good. Instead of think I'm charging my phone up, it's not even plugged in. That's fantastic. I'm charging this one up while I'm playing. I'm doing this because by the time I get to the walk, my phone's pretty dead, almost dead. All right, give me this one right here. Man, what freaking George, man? Really? All right, let me see what we gotta do here. Make this name here. Today. Come on, the work to do. Man, Stan was up slow. All right, get a. We have here. Let me see. Let me come out of here. I gotta come back in here. So it says. FLE Series Edition. Meows. Acoustic. Visual. What you doing, Spunky boy? What you doing? Some papers gonna get mixed up. these are kits. What do these things come with? Oh yeah, these are kits. So this system right here comes with the screw system. So basically, if your walls are crooked, especially if you're using ultra short throw, it allows you to adjust how you want to angle the screen because the screws are pretty long. We also too have free LED lights with these too. So they're weatherproof LED lights, so you can take it inside and out. The screens are fully weatherproof. Let me see. Projector screens. Okay, so that's good. And what's my size here? 120 inch. Okay. Actually, why do we have this? Should be over. A space in there shouldn't be there. All right. Copy that. So what you failed in your screen right, see what that says right there? It's an FLE-RM. So it's an RM and RH. Those are the two abbreviations we give under FLE. So that's why I said before taking stuff off our site, understand what it stands for. What does an FRRM stands for and what does the RH stand for? Two different screens. It's like when he tried to copy Alpha. He spelled it in the way of the sports car. Not the way it's supposed to be spelled. Not the way we spell it. So he messed up there too. Yeah, he has a habit of doing this all the time. Go in the China shop. That abbreviation stands for something. So to educate him on how it works, an FLE with a hyphen R hyphen M stands for a medium rating screen. These are screens that only were used for front projection. But this one here basically is an R dash H because it's front and rear. Only front and rears have that capability. That's how we know which ones are which. When we know basically when we start having a category list on basically these screens on which ones are which. What's the difference between, we can't say they're all FLEs because it gets confusing. So what's the difference between them? Some are front projection, some are front and rear. The front and rears are RH, which means it's a high rating screens, and the ones basically RM are the ones that are basically for front projection only. That's how we know the difference between the two. You, like it, I hate to call people idiots, but he is, copied it and didn't know exactly what it meant. And then called it AdTech. AdTech is not a screen, it's front projection. It's front and rear, and it absorbs sunlight. That's how it got the name AdTech, because it's an ad technology for ads. That's what it stands for. And FLE stands for Fusion Light Energy. Oh my goodness. I swear people just, I swear it's funny to watch people. And they can't even explain it. They have to basically steal our specification sheet so they can explain. Oh, gee, that's so sad. That is really sad. Flattering, but sad. Let me see. Okay, so let me see. We have here. That's what those abbreviations mean. See the abbreviations? The gain, HR. Gain again, HR. It says a new version gain, HR. Yeah, those are the ones we actually post. When you see the HR pop up, that means it's a high rating screen. It's designed. I literally have a demonstration where I literally clearly explain all this. Do they watch our demonstrations at all? I don't think they do. If they did, they would know what they meant, and that way they wouldn't look so stupid. Because that's what the Getty is cooking. Sheesh. At least know what it means. All right, this is done. This is finished. I'm 20 screen. That's over there. Let's see this one. We haven't hit the 8,000 mark. So we have these in 100 inches, 120, and a giant 150-inch monster. It's a monster, an absolute monster. Okay, let me see FLE. That's the Super Cinemax. Let me see. And now we can't get the labels mixed up because now they get a different label attached to them. It makes it much easier. And that's what the cocoa is cooking. 8:35. I'm gonna get out there and get what I gotta get done. We got work to do in here. They gotta be finished. Cause that's what the Getty is cooking. Let me see. And if you find this tedious and boring, I don't find it boring, but yeah, I find it tedious. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, welcome to my world. This is what I got to go through. Literally got to do all this updating. So all these different products we make, yeah, all this stuff had to be tested. It goes on and on. It's a lot of work. Oh man, let me see. Where are you? We're supposed to have this acoustic, sir. This is why we had to change it. I'm getting them mixed up. What's this right here? This is the alpha right here. 32 on Space Alpha Cinemax. Oh yeah, we brought the screen paints back. I forgot about that. We did bring them back. Okay, we don't sell the. Well, we have a 32. We have a 32s. We do 32s. We don't do the 1 gallons anymore. So we got rid of the gallons. All right, let me see. Cause that's what the taco is cooking. Taco, is that what you're cooking? Hmm? Is that what you're cooking? Hmm? All right, this is FB32 FL. It's FL. HM. It's 150 inch. That's not it right there. That's the other one we got. Where is the other 2 screens at? It's supposed to be physical. Physical is supposed to be 120. That 100 inch, 120. Where is the 100 at on this thing? Okay, FOE Superior. This is not. That's not there. All right. Let me see something. Where you at? That's 1 gallon of our product. That's not soda receipt or something else. Let me see. What do we have here? Physical. This is the physical. That's why we need to change these labels out. I can figure out where they're at. And that's what the taco is cooking. Round. Is that what the taco is cooking? Hmm? I'm gonna start buying my own freaking taking with me my own containers of little containers of water. Cause man, that 12 ounces, that's way too much. That threw me off. That is way too much. It's too much. It's too much liquids to drink. And for me, it is. It's just for me. That's too much. Cause you don't want that much in you splashing around. You bloat it and everything else. That's for me. That's how I feel. Not for anybody else. I'm not telling anybody that's what you got to do. But that's for me. The containers are just too much. It's just too much liquid. So I'm gonna get myself a little tiny water bottle. Can we get that right there? Oh, don't do it. Don't do it, because you'll go off track. You got things to do. We go into another direction, and we're talking about that. We got work to do. I ain't gotta tell myself at the end of the day. Okay, let me see. Okay, that's all there. And I need to swallow this out. Because that's what the cocoa is cooking. Cooking. What's he cooking? Oh, he's cooking. Cooking something. Cooking. Let me see what we got right here. This is the 100 inch. So what I got plans for the acoustic surface, sorry about that. I got a person to bring it on board. She sews. She sews some amazing. We're gonna be, the fabric store. Literally forgot about that. I gotta go down there and check that place out. I found a fabric store, a big place. So, man, what is going on? So we got somebody coming in to make our own blackout cloth. So we're gonna be leaving this pretty soon. This company we work with right now, and I'm going to be going in and I'm going to be having our own blackout cloth made, because I'm going to do customized screens as like 1610s and 235.1, especially 235.1. So we're going to be doing a whole different form of surface. So I got plans for this. These are just stair steps what we're going to be working on. All right, let me see. I got to check out that fabric store. That's my next stage. Go to that fabric store, walk around there, see what's going on. It's a wholesale fabric place. I didn't even know it was even down there. We definitely got to walk in there and see if we can get some pretty cool stuff out of there. This is on some pretty nice screens. All right, let me see. Oh, we can make some freaking. Oh, we should make a luxury collection. Let's see, but that would be a physical screen. That'd be a custom built physical screen. I got so many ideas of designing my own physical screens. It is not even funny. That's why I can't wait till we reach this stage and we can have people come in and just pick up the screens. We do a customization screen. I got a few people to bring on board with me to help me out with these projects. Oh, I can't wait. I want to do something completely different when it comes to home theater. Like, a screen should be very attractive. Even when the projector's off, it should be attractive. All right, let's go get this on. Oh, where's my Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. And so here we have our category class. We gotta have a category class. What is your screen's category class? We have class, home theater. These are home theater screens. Because we're gonna be making several different versions of acoustic screens. Oh man, I wish I could tell you what we got coming up in 2025. Like I said, we're gonna be doing physical screens. I got some people I'm bringing on board. I got a buddy of mine who's a craftsman in wood and all that stuff. I got another person coming. I got these people that sew and design. We're going to be making our own form of blackout cloths. This right here is just the stair steps. Then we got plans for some really crazy stuff. So I want to do a 235.1 blackout cloth stretchable screen. I've never seen one before, so we want one. So we can basically customize a blackout cloth to how you want it to fit your needs for your setup. I got, like I said, so many things I'm working on. I have a new form. I got a fabric shop we're going to be checking out. We're going to walk through, but I can't show you what we're picking out. But this is going to be, I want a screen to be very attractive on your wall, even when the projector's off. It should look like a piece of art. So we got some amazing stuff we're going to be working on pretty soon. And I want a place where we can get a shot where we can do customization for people. Like, hey, we want a screen built this side, we want this particular fabric on it, so and so and so. And because we made the coding, all we have to do is go and that's it. So any surface we want, we can turn it to whatever we want because of the technology. This is what I've been working so hard in engineering and putting together. And the last stage of the piece of the puzzle was to actually get a screen to absorb sunlight. Once you reach that stage, there is nothing you can't do because, again, you could run that screen in any environment you want. Opening up a window is not going to harm it. There you go. See? All their focus is on me, and my focus is someplace else. Should have been focusing someplace else. There's stages to this. Shouldn't have been worried about me so much and trying to figure out how to take down my screens. That's virtually impossible. Do you have any idea how far I am ahead? This is just the stuff you're seeing right now. The other half, what we're working on in 2025 and 2026, is so way beyond. It's not even funny how far we're going to be up on the ladder. Yeah. It's just sit there worrying about Diamond and Elite Screens and all those big companies at the end of the day. I ain't spend my time hating on them. No, we spend our time learning from their technology. Exactly what we're dealing with, what we're going to be up against, what kind of screen, how we have to take these screens out in order to become better than them. Yeah. You spend too much of your time doing negative stuff, you don't get anything in the head. I told you one thing from the door, the devil is a time waster. That's what he is. He's a time waster. He will waste your time if you run around in the same circle chasing your tail. He's a time waster. Y'all spent all that time doing all those fake demonstrations trying to convince people that you're better than me when deep down inside your products actually don't work. And now look what you're faced with. A product that doesn't work. And now you're taking my stuff and claiming it to be your stuff. And people see that and they go, well, guess what? I pretty sure can see now that he's a better product because even the haters copy him. Yeah. You know how you copy us. So let me see. I'm going to. This is all good. We got this one done. This is finished. Alright, this is finished. Make sure we got our abbreviations in there. This has to be changed right here. I even have somebody coming in that I'm paying to do all my proofreading for everything that I do. Make sure we spell everything properly. Alright, that's good. That's already done. We got it there and there. Fantastic. So now let's go to the 150 inch because we have these in 3 sizes. Now, we have in 3 sizes because that's what they make them in. That's why I'm bringing people on board that's so. Because they're going to make customization screens for us, and that's what I want. I would love to have a 235.1 for myself. Acoustic 235.1 screen, jet black. Oh, that'd be gorgeous. We can even put different color fabric frames in if we want. Got a whole lot of stuff we're working on. Ugh. So I gotta put the labels on because, man, I'm literally trying to figure out where this other screen is at. It's 32. There it is. It's the physical 150 inch. That's why we're going to find it. Alright, let's go get this one. Meow. Meows. What you talking about today, Taco? What are you talking about today? Meows. All up in those meows. The meows. Right? You good? Building you a ball pit next week. You're gonna build a ball pit. Literally gonna build him a giant ball pit for the home front. You guys own a little room. A little room for himself. Gonna build him a giant ball pit. I saw a cat playing in the ball pit. I was like, oh shoot, we gotta build you one of them. So we're gonna build it out of all that cardboard. The little octagon little system in there for his freaking his MMA with the balls, and so the balls gonna go in there and jump in there and play around. Have a ball with that. Let me see. Whew. Okay, let's get down here. Get through this nitty gritty in here. see. Check this out. Float like a butterfly, sting like Natty. I saw that, could not stop crying. That's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. If you haven't seen that, look up something on YouTube called Sting Like Nanny. You will not stop laughing. If you saw it already, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Freaking hilarious. Mounts. 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 You wanna be out? I'll be outside today. Don't worry, you'll be outside today. We gotta go do the whole screen thing today. We gotta be outside for that. Right on the shop. Here we go. So this is all finished and done. Okay, so I'll update it. All right, now I gotta go back over to Facebook and I'm gonna upload pictures. Oh, please don't tell me we're gonna do these one at a time because I got a bunch of pictures in there. Can we just drop the whole folder in there and be done with it? Because man, it's a lot of pictures to be dropping into a. They only let you do like 87. I think it's the highest you could do. Is 87. All right, so let's go find where we had those pictures. I want to do the motorized, and where's the other screen we had too? On top of that, on those multi-screen setups. I did put multi-screens. Mounts! Mounts, taco mounts. You and the mounts. All day long with the mounts. Let's see. For a minute. Oh, this is the front and rear. Front and rear technology. This is how you do a front and rear technology. That's how it's done. See the transfer to the glass, see how it's clean, there's no specks, there's no imperfections, there's no lines, there's no creases, there's nothing. It's a clean transfer. That's how you do it. So when I ask people who call themselves doing rear projection technology, there's questions because I know about the field. Like, you know, okay, so if you're doing it darker, what lumen projector do you require for each shade? If it's lighter, like you can't stick a 5,000 lumen projector on a lighter shade because you're going to get lamp glare that's going to pierce to the other side. So what lumen count do you require for each shade? And if they sit there dumbfounded, can't answer that question, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't have no idea what you're talking about when it comes to front and rear. You can't put down on a product front and rear. Literally what I just said has to be put down there. So if it's a multi-shade, if it's not a multi-shade and it's one heavy color, then how many lumens would it take to pierce that surface? Because you want the image to push through, not the lamp glare blaring you in the face. Is it ultra short though compatible? Can it pick up on a Pico projector? Can we use it in fully lit environments? In fully lit environments, you have to show a demonstration. When you have a lamp right here and on the other side, exactly how much of that is going to affect the screen on the opposite side. There's light pushing through. You don't have any of those tests, guess what? You don't know what you're talking about. You just put down front and rear. So you need to have pictures just like this. So when I went online to look for your product to find front and rear, this is what I was looking for. See the angle gain, see how it's clean all the way across. See the difference between the screen and the white surface, which you have to be to show. Is there a difference? And it has to be clean, it has to be bright, it has to be vivid. Can't be dark around the corners, you don't want that. Same thing here, on site, showing the demonstration. Projector back here, pushing through the screen. God, this is what when I sit there and tell people that if you write something down in your specification sheet, I'm going to go look for it. And this is what I should be seeing. If there's nothing there, that means you lied. See again? See how the image projector pushes off from here, pushes from here? I should be able to see it crystal clear the same way as it looks in the front. So when I walk around that screen, it has to pick up a perfect angle gain, which means I should be seeing it from the angle. I should see it over top. I should see it from the bottom. I should be able to walk all the way around it. That's how I landed this contract over in Florida. Because when he came out, they hit the projector. It did exactly just like that. They were able to walk around the screen with the lights on. The guy was like, whoa, there you go. Got to be the back of what you do. There's another one up close. See how clean the transfer is? Which means, when I mean how clean the transfer is, if your product doesn't mix well and you have little specks of paint, something didn't crumbled up, didn't marry well, those imperfections are going to show up on this side. So when he took that surface and he leaned it up, and I saw the little, whatever that stuff, the grainy look to it, and then it looked like it had, like, you know, when you get skim milk and you get that extra layer of skin on top of it, it looked like it just looked horrible. So if that was a transfer product, all those imperfections would have pushed it on the opposite side, and you would have saw basically this nasty image coming through the screen. It's easier to hide it within this front projection because you're really not going to see it all that much. But in front and rear, the rear section of it, you're going to see everything. Every freaking imperfection, everything. And if you go over that with a roller, you will damage the surface big time. That means you're not going to have a smooth roll all the way across. Because even when you come back, you're still going to leave a trace line. And you come here, you're going to leave a trace line. Unless you're taking one big giant roller and you're pushing it across. But if you stop that roller at the edge, guess what? You left a trace mark. A trace mark. That's why they use sprayers. Sprayers don't leave any marks. And you're done. That's it. Now, if you're sitting too close to the screen with a sprayer, it'll drip. You'll get little pools in it. That'll pop up. Yeah, and when you clean out your sprayers have to be clean, because there's any trace of any old paint in there, and it comes out through that sprayer and hits that screen, you damage the screen that fast. It's good luck trying to take that off your screen. If it lands in the front and you make an imperfection, you just roll over top of it. But if you do it on this one and you make a mistake, it's going to transfer through. You'll see when you actually run over the screen. It'll show the different layers that'll pop up. So when I ask for, and I look for, and someone posts as rear projection, I'm expecting to see this. See this right here? This is the FLE AdTech technology being tested on a black versus black. We have to do these demonstrations literally in a trade show. So you have to be to show your difference between your product and another black surface, another gray surface, whatever it may be. You have to be to show that. But if you can't, what's going to happen is you're going to be considered to be a fake and a phony. If you match one of these, you're going to have a problem. Another transfer up close to show you how clean it pops up. For anyone's going to let you paint down to their glass or anything, they're going to make sure you know what you're talking about. And they're going to research your company and look for that front and rear to see. Even when we did an art company, we say, yeah, we do front and rear technology, rear projector technology. They went through our videos and everything. Came back and said, okay, I see you know what you're talking about. You know, I went through your stuff and everything. I see you know your manual. Let's do this business. There we go. See? Gotta know what you're talking about. And I need to add these onto the other Facebook page. Like, literally need to add this other page. Let me see something for a minute. Oh, man. Every time I turn around, I got more to do. Wow. Okay, we got to transfer these pictures over to the other site. They have to be over here. Jawa. Jawa. Okay, I'm going to get back to this later. All right, let me see. Where's the other ones at? Can we just take the whole folder and stick it over there? I gotta do this picture by picture, but I'm like, gee whiz, is this gonna be like, it's only taking so much time. I'm trying to get out of here. It's 9:02. I'm still in here. Oh, I said 10 o'clock is when I'm gonna leave. Oh, shoot, 10 o'clock is almost here. All right, let me see. Well, at least I got that part finished. Hey, that's good. Right, It's supposed to be multi-pictures. Mine's in here somewhere. Jeez. Oh, man. I'm going to be in here a while. Okay, where are you at? It's multi-pictures. Just wrote you down a few minutes ago. You gotta be in here. I can't stand when you go into tons of folders. You literally could be going over the same thing over and over and over again. I know I should categorize. I know there's a search thing up there too. I never use it. I don't know why. I don't never use it. Maybe it's because I find other stuff. I'm like, I didn't know this was here. Let's go post this. And a whole conversation about that too. Trying to keep my brain focused on what the task is at hand. Get it done. I got fish tank paint. Ah, my goodness, I'm gonna go take a look at that stuff we got here. Come on. I know you're here. We just literally just came in and changed and updated you. Now that's the mist. We already been through the mist already. Let me see. Oh, you got to be in here. I literally just went through this thing. This is definitely gonna stress me out. Definitely literally just saw that folder in here. How is it not in here? I'm glad I don't know the whole name of the folder. Jeez, what is the ways? It's right. I gotta get rid of some of these old folders. I'm not even using any of these folders. They gotta go. There we go. It's right there. Literally, it was right there staring me in the face. It's always like that. Can I put the whole thing in there? Please tell me I can put the whole thing in there. Let me put the whole thing in there. We got to put them in one by one. Really? What kind of sad universe is this today? Why I got to put them in one by one? Man, mother cupcakes. All right, hold on for a minute. Can we move you? We can't even move you. Gee whiz, man. Mother cupcakes. We have some here. Can we get access to here? Let me see. No. Can we access that folder from here? No, we can't. Alright. Well, I wanted to move it. We can't move it from there. It won't allow me to move from there. And mother cupcakes. Mother cupcakes. Mother cupcakes. Now, where do you get these curse words from? These are my curse words that I use because I don't curse. So we put that mother cupcake in there. Okay, we can just drop it this way. Or I can just do a whole multi thing, just like I do on the web page. It'd be much easier. Alright, so I'm going to be dropping these in here. Come on, get in there. Yeah, I know. I'm going to put another one in there. You know, it made it a lot easier if you just let me drop whatever I wanted in there. It would have made it a lot easier. No, we're not posting that. Oh, look at that. I put something else in there, too. Alright, let me see what we got. Is it doing it? It's doing it. It's doing it. Hey, Facebook, how about all these freaking updates you put in at the end of the day? How about you put something, we can put multiple pictures in there all at the same time, which would be really nice, a lot easier than doing this over and over again. I ain't gonna put all those pictures in there, there's way too many pictures we have. It would be easier if I can just drop them all in there. So we'll just put these in here right here. Definitely want to get a Tiger Man. Put him in there. That sports car, definitely want to get that in there. Oh, definitely get the female's face. That was a nice shot right there. Definitely get these over here. And let's get this one right here. And let's get this one over here. Yeah, there we go. What we got going on? Oh yeah, got 11 in there right now. 11 will definitely work. Let me see. God, it's amazing. Always, I know. Always on another level. Always on another level. Why? Demonstrations are unmatched. You know what? That's what I said. That's right from the door. That would be just a headache to put all that in there. Put down a best. Test it. Projector strain. Projector strain. Really? Oh, products. On the market. Easiest way to do this, much easier way to do this. Hold on for a minute. I got enough here for my pictures and stuff. I do want to add these two, and let me see. I'm good with that. Then I'm gonna go over here to our pictures and put down. Let me see. You know, for my phone, once I load it up on here, I don't have to repeat this over and over again on the computer, which is much slower for me to work at. On my phone, I can move much faster. So all I have to do is go in and download the pictures I have here directly to my phone and retransfer them over and over and over again, and boom, I'm done. It makes it much easier. I do it on my phone, I just transfer it to one place, which I should have transferred this to the main site, which I'm probably gonna go back in there and do it on there too on top of that, because this is not the main site. Let me see. I'm looking for the online business card. Where are you? Why don't we just put it down as online business card? What do we literally have this thing down as? Find this thing again. I definitely gotta put it down under online business card to track it down faster. What a freaking craziness I have it labeled as. Who even knows? Let me see. Where are you at? How many hours have we been on this machine? Like seriously, it's been started like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It'd be like 4 hours on here once 10 hits. Oh my goodness. It's literally what goes into updating your sites, different on my pages. I'm not even anywhere near done, but I got to get off here at 10 o'clock. I got to get out. I got to take a little walk, come back into this because yeah, this is gonna be a lot of updating we got to do today. A lot of updating. And then we got all those pictures. I got to transfer over to the FLE site on Facebook. They got to be there. So yeah, it's a lot. It's definitely a lot. Okay, online business card. I literally put an online business card. I must have skipped over it multiple times. Right, I need you to open up. I need to drop you over here. This makes my job a lot easier. Instead of me going and writing the same thing over and over again, I can just drop the business card and boom, be done. So there at the top, let's see what we got here. All right, everything's in there. Okay, cool. Got 13 on the run. Preview the review. I'm gonna do it. I don't want to do that. Why you give me all that? No. Maybe later. Oh, there we go. Ouch. Then we should start with that one first. Live and learn. It's still working. I'm going to keep it. But we should start with that first. And then put the other one underneath of it. That'll make it so much easier. Alright, let me come out of this and go into here and grab this little doohickey right here. So we have all this here, and then we're going to go over to the main site. I copied this. I probably did not copy it. Let's copy, and then let's go over to the main site. We'll go over to our Crystal site. And we'll repeat the process again. Alright, because I got access for this one through my cell phone. Alright, let me see. Our folders here. Alright, grab the first one. Would be from, hopefully, that's the folder that pops up first. There we go. Now we gotta go search for it. Put that one in there first. Multi-pictures right there. Multi-ball! Let me see. This pinball game I played with Merlin. Oh, I haven't played that in so long. We got to build a screen for it because we literally have to play that. Did I have it on the PC? I think I do have it on the PC. Huh. Yeah, you have to run it off the PC. You can't run it off the console system or run. We got to do a portrait screen at a cardboard. Let me build one for gaming. Let me see. Okay, see what we're looking at first. It was a multi-picture, so it's down here. I think down here. I know down here, we just saw you. We get rid of some of these old folders. Multi screens. There we go. Now we don't know how far. That's like where you're at. Alright, so let's drop some of you guys in here. Yeah, of course, that'll be the first one up front. Perfect. Exactly how we have to put them in first. Put that one in first. Remember, I should move that business card here. And that'll make it a lot easier. And this way you don't got to keep typing in all that information, because you got it right there on the business card, right up front, the online card. It's a faster way to do things. Yep. So, in that apartment, like I didn't like being there, but like I said, you got to make the best out of a situation. All I did in there was just work. I didn't really buy any furniture or anything like that in there. It just didn't like it at all. But still, I used it to an advantage point to be able to get the most out of it. That's what I did. Got to be to utilize your environment. I said, that'll make a difference. I could be sitting in a hole in the ground. I will figure out somehow to utilize that environment. All right, here we go. Add a like button. Yes, we do. Put our that's our 800 number in there. Did they put the whole 800 number? They jacked this up somehow. Let's see, 1-800-309-3134. Yep, that's me, Daphne. And that's what's important, that my customers can reach me. That's why we always make sure there's some kind of line of communications for you guys to be able to reach us. So I get people sometimes from that other side, which come into my YouTube channel and make false claims. Say, oh, I've tried to go on your website and it's not working. The website's working. We get orders that go to the website. So I know what you're doing. You're trying to make it seem like our sites don't work, our numbers don't work, impossible to reach out to us. Again, people who do business with me are not idiots. They see we got freaking information splattered everywhere about us, and I have more information out there than you guys got. So, we just block you and move on. Desperate attempts. That's what I call them, desperate attempts. I already have an online business card I just made, so I can advertise the company. See, first things, if I possibly do it this way now. I said, more information, here's our LLC, Black Series Edition, email address, and our toll-free number. And we can just drop our pictures in just like this. Looks professional. There we go. I think I'm going to do the rest of the sites. Might as well since I'm here. You know what I mean? I'm putting off today. I'm going to put off tomorrow. We can do today. Let's get it down. So let's get this finished. Okay, let me see. I'm going to go over here and pop up. And also, too, I'm going to explain something to you. Naysayers, you can understand this. Putting laugh emojis on my stuff, that does not affect my stuff. It doesn't. At all, period. Because people see it as haters. They know we got haters. They already know from the door. So when they look at this and they see how beautiful that looks, and there's videos that match everything that I have. There's literally videos that match every single thing. So they go back and do the research and they see where my company comes from, what we do, how long we've been around, how long we've been doing work. We've been doing work before you guys existed on YouTube. They go all the way back to my Digital One demonstrations and see how far we go back. So they clearly can see that's just nothing but an act of hatred, and you're upset and angry and bitter. That's where it comes from. So, yeah. And then all that preaching you do about my company, about being this, that, and the other, customers will come to us and say, yeah, these guys over talking all this trash about you. We had to come over and see what you were all about. Man, your stuff is way better than theirs. And then they go to your site and see you copying my work. Thank you for the advertisement. I really appreciate it. Now let me see. I want to do the same thing with that. That's pretty nice. Have everything. We're going to do that from now on. Have that online card there too. So let me see. Let's go to. We just came from the already. I'm going to go to the Black Series site. It's our Black Series site. Oh. There we go. Pop over here. I'm going to do this process again. Oh wait, we did the crystal leaf. That's a Black Series. Where are we here? We did Black Series crystal. Okay, let's do this one again. I said Black Series. Thank you. God is amazing. Best tested projector screen products on the market. Can we do it from here? Open this up from here? Make my job a lot easier. Here we go. Right there. And multi will be all the way at the bottom. There it is, right there. Now we know where it's at. One more time. Get it right there. This one first. Wish you could do this where you can do a whole bunch in one hit. That'd make it so much easier. And for those people who want to advertise a little bit more on Facebook, this is a great way to do it. Design yourself a nice online business card, and that way you can put your pictures and videos and all that stuff right next to those cards, and you have to keep typing the same thing over and over again, because that's what I was doing, typing the same thing over and over again. Let me see. We should do this. On top of that, when I go to form sites, and you can't advertise on the form site, so we have people that are contacted and say, hey, DM me or something like that, send me a message. You can just send the whole card over and be done, you know what I mean? Just a lot more professional. All right. That's done right there. That one's finished. Let's go pop over to the rest of them. We have the Eclipse. We did the Eclipse. These are done. So this is going to be our next one here. We'll finish up. Just going to get these out of the way. Might as well, since I'm here, just get it done. I'm going to do the motorized projection screens later on today. We'll put them in, do the motorized. I definitely want to post those. We were always asked us about motorized projection screens. Let's see. push too fast. I'm right past it. It's gonna be awesome. Daily walk and talk. We'll get a chance to the winter time to see what Allentown looks like in the winter time. Or we do walks in the winter time. The winter, the cold, yeah. 40 below. Hope we get some really cold weather. And we can take you out, go to Dunkin' Donuts, get some hot cocoa, go to the park. We go to the park in the snow. We do. That's what I like to do. When it snows and I say I'm going downtown, yeah, I walk around downtown. I go to Dunkin' Donuts. I get some pastries. I get some hot cocoa. We'll go over in the park and chill. So what we'll do is we'll go over in the park and we just watch Frozen in the snow. Ha ha ha. I'm gonna do the portables too in the snow too. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna take my portable system out in the snow. I'm building outer boxes. That's what we're working on. That's another project I'm working on with another friend of mine. We're going to build outer boxes. I'm going to build me a little mini outer box for my projector. So let me see. Let's get it started. This right here. And let's get some of that screen there. Can we see some screen there? Thank you. Or drag and drop is easy too. Let's see. That's why I can't wait till I get a chance to go to one of these expos and just having them see, look at the projector. My projector's gonna have stickers all over it. I'm gonna make my projector look so interesting. It's gonna be low quality. It is. I'm gonna low quality machine like one we have back there, and I'm gonna have stickers on it, all kinds of stuff on it. It'll look kind of crazy. Maybe put a band-aid on it. I don't know, something crazy, because I want to be to sit back and I want them to look at the projector I'm using. I want to look at the halo effect on the screen, how much lighting we have in the environment. I want the brightest booth in there so they can see, gee whiz, this guy has all this lighting, but look at this projector. It's a piece of garbage. I want them to look at it like that. And then when that screen comes on, that's going to be Omega technology sitting in there. And Omega screens are pure light. They're actually physically made out of light. They're interesting. We can actually push whatever we want right through it, because again, it has that sun killer, he calls the sun killer, whatever technology embedded into it, so everyday light's nothing compared to what that thing can do. And I want them to look at that, and then I want them to realize when they see that screen pull up in that booth like that, that their stuff is completely useless. And the fun part about it all is telling them the price, because they're probably thinking this thing is going to be like insanely expensive, and still we had a fighting chance because at least our stuff is cheaper. When they find that stuff is far cheaper than their product, it's going to hurt them pretty bad. And then this is where we're going to start getting the lawyers contacting us about negotiations for selling out, because they need to get us out of the way. And we're not going to sell out. That's the beautiful thing about it. Yeah, we can use this crappy machine. How much you pay for your machine? I'll go, wow, that much money? Wow, the specialty machine's insane. Yeah, that's what we're using over here. Costs our customers 10, 20 bucks. That's basically about it. Screen over there costs way less than yours at the end of the day. A little warning, don't do that. Don't stick your screen up there. It's going to be pretty embarrassing. Yeah, because Omega will literally turn the screen to a white sheet of paper. It'll take out all color out of the screen. You see what they do? The other screen does the opposite. It basically takes any gray screen, it turns it tan. Yep. So this ones we're going to be designing. Yeah, you put it certified against that, your company's going out of business. I lied to you not. It'll turn your screen white. So advise you, don't do that. Don't stick your screen up there. When we'll take money, don't do that. Mind you, screen structure is physical light. And physical light, those screens don't survive in. So that's what you saw when we fired off the projector. When the sunlight was pushing through that screen, you saw a screen land on sunlight and project. That's where you were really witnessing it. Most people saw in a way where the screen's able to absorb light. No, it was literally projecting through sunlight, which means it has the ability to project images off physical light. So the screens coming out for the Omegas are not really normal screens. Those screens are physical light. Yeah, you picked that up in the demonstration. We're showing that off. Yeah, it was more than just that. It was so much information coming off of that. We figured out how to get a screen to perform off physical light. So, if your screen has a problem with physical light, how can you survive against an Omega technology? There you go. And in the other section we showed, remember the woman with the black makeup pointing to the glass? That's invisible black technology. That also too can absorb light. So it can produce 100% contrast as sun is pushing right through it and still generate. You even know what's coming for the future. Now, as for the other screen, we're not thinking about you at all. You have to understand it. None of this is being made for you. And they get that in their heads thinking, oh, he's designed to compete. We're past that point. I can go back and get an 8 and take your stuff out. I can get a 7 and take your stuff out. Heck, I can make your stuff if we want to. We're not interested, okay? Understand that? My main goal is to have a technology that can compete with the TVs, that can compete with the high-grade certifieds, which we pretty much are probably past that point already. We're mainly like TVs now, pretty much. So, and then on top of that, beyond that, we want to be in our own universe. We don't want to be compared to this, we want to compare that. Right now, I'm trying to figure out a way how we can basically design our technology where we're not part of projecting, but we are part of projection. We want to be in our own universe. That's what we want. We don't want to be affiliated with this. We don't want to be affiliated with that, and none of that. If you don't compete with our technology, if you're not the same as my technology, we are not in your category. So we need our own category that defies our technology itself, by itself. That's what I'm working for. That's what I'm working to do. Because when we first started developing our own form of gain, we had people in forums say, oh, you can't do that. It has to be 1.1 or 1.2 and 1.3. And I said, okay, show me a 1.1, a 1.2, a 0.8, 0.9 projecting off a ceiling with the lights on. Because that's the one area that you have to turn off in order for your screen to work. And we can literally push the screen up there. Show me something. And they couldn't show it to us. So guess what? We got to write the car ourselves ambient light projection technology because we got something that you guys can't do. Now we have the fusion light energy technology. Tell me where it's not real. Show me one screen that absorbs over 120,000 lux of light. Because in the afternoon, from direct sunlight, that's 120,000 lux. So show me a screen that's doing it right now. There isn't any. So we have that right to say that because we can back it up and prove it. So the new technology we're developing, the physical screens we have now, they're not enough for that technology. They're really not. It cheats that technology. So we have to have a screen that's physical light. So you figure that one out. And physical light is something that screens can't generate in. Even if they are ambient light projection, they still can't do it. Only we can do that. So it's a whole new structured screen. I've gotten to the point now, it's like when I was building computers. I still do build computers. But when it got to a point where changing out the parts and all that stuff, modifying the cases and doing all that crazy stuff, it got to a point where we had to go outside the box. We had to build our own cases. That's going way outside the box. That's allowing you to be able to build the case the way you want to design it, was going in a whole different direction. Now I'm at the point where I'm at screen paints. I've done so many different versions of screen paints. It's not enough to basically just paint it onto a wall or to a surface. I want to physically build my own screens to accommodate our technology. That's why when we do demonstrations, we build entire environments. In the house, I built entire environments to show you exactly, this is the screen, this is the environment. It belongs in, it has its own world attached to it. Like on our website, we have our own different rooms we designed for our products. The Sugar Plum Fairy has an entire world wrapped around it. So I don't see projection screens as on fixed frame screens and the motorized stuff. No, we want to do something completely different. I'm tired of looking at old technology, old traditions. It's the same thing over and over again. That's what I see. Same thing. Same company, same screen. Nothing different. We don't have a 235.1 motorized projection screen. How come we don't even have one of those yet? Does anyone make a 235? I would like to design one. How come every time if a customer wants to get a tension screen, you can't use ultra short throws on a screen that's not tension because the screen causes a ripple effect, which means your picture becomes distorted. So the screen has to lay flat every single time, and the best one that is tension. But the problem with the tension screens, they're god awful expensive. My sister's son, who is an engineer, a chief engineer at that, he could build that for us. So we get this locked in, and we get somebody, he does the patents and all that stuff. It's a mechanical patents and all that stuff that which I wouldn't go near with a 10-foot pole. We get to a point we have our own motorized screen. I can basically design a screen that basically is tension and cheap, because I still can't see why it costs that much money. They're very expensive. And then you put a name brand company logo on that, and you're looking at a lot of money. A lot of money. So let me see. Next one we got to go to is we have to go over to wait, which one is this one? We're just okay. We got to go to this one right here. Yep. Their tension screens are very expensive, and it's crazy that they cost that much money. But I want to get to a point that we get one of these screens and we get engineered the way I want. We can charge less money for the customers. And on top of that, we can have screens designed in customization, which I wanted to get into customization a lot on designing what people want. Something different. But you know, people in the field are angry over that. People who make products are angry over what we're doing because they don't want to do it, and they don't want to take the time, and don't want to take the effort to do it, and then they want to hate on us because we are doing it. It's not my fault. And then you copy us at the end of the day, and I sat there and said they copy our work all the time. They want to be us. And if you said that's not true, go pop to the website. You'll see our stuff up there. You'll see my specification sheets up there. They want to be us. You know, the whole purpose of when you design specification sheets is basically that's based off the testing you've done on your product. So if you haven't done any of the testing, I don't even know how that's even going to work. But good luck with all that. Let me go over here and let me grab, I need the multi-picture. Oh, it's going to 10 o'clock pretty soon. Let me get out and take a little walk. You know, I like to walk because also walking gives me great ideas. I see all kinds of cool stuff that I can turn into projection screens. Different forms of beautiful things you can build and design. And it's going to put together. But yeah, I want my own form of screens. My own form of blackout cloth material. That's what I want. You know, Elite Screen charges you for an acoustic screen. They want like $1,300–$1,400 for a screen. It's white. You can't do anything with that. You can't pull contrast and color off that. And you definitely can't be using it in fully lit environments. I don't even know how you would operate that thing in a commercial environment. But I can tell you one thing. It is going to cost you, they're going to advise you to buy an expensive projector to fix what the screen can't do. And that's going to cost you money. If you're going to be trying to copy what we do, you're going to have to use our environments, do this in fully lit environments, and use low-end projectors to do it. If you have to work on a high-end projector and be in a dark environment, then guess what? You're not me at the end of the day. You don't have my product. See my picture demonstrations I'm slapping in here? You see them in dark environments with expensive projectors? Nope. We don't require them. My focus is on, well, not so much assertive vibes, to tell you the truth, honestly, if you want to be honest about it, due to the fact that we've already beaten their screens already. The last screen we needed was Diamond. That's the last thing I needed. I didn't have Diamond in my collection. Been through the Dark Star 9, been through the Ultra Short Throw versions, Bleach Screens, just about went through everything of their stuff. Everybody kept talking about the the Cinema 5D, took that one out. The Cinema 5 3D, took that one out. All of them. Cinema Gray did that one too. Had the Dark Star 9, had the Dark Star 9 version of the Ultra Short Throw, that stealing light projection technology. We took all 5 of those out. Good technology, but just not in our field. And then the first minute I see a screen that's light gray, automatically I know from the door it's going to happen. I've done it dozens of times on cameras. I'll sit there and go white surface, and the minute we see that reaction where that screen is pushing off too much white light, it's already over from the door before you even start it. All I have to do is request color and contrast, and that's it. And we're done. Alright, happy with that. Let's get this right here. Let's add a light button. We got our 800 number up there. Yes, we do. Thank you. Alright, how many hours do we put in? Oh. 8, 9. Okay, these are done. I still gotta go to my other page. Where's my form site page? Shouldn't have it on here. This is only in a whole other section over there for the form site. Might as well do this. We got some time. Might as well knock this out real quick. Advertise your business on the next level. Alright, let me see. Advertise your business on the next level. Can't put one of those down there because we don't have a card for this one. This is a different email address. Let's see, www.le-vt. And a question, what does VT stand for? What does FLEVT stand for? I've mentioned it multiple times every time I announce my companies. There's a, they don't even know what that stands for. So if you know what FLE stands for, what does VT stand for? Because it's actually a part of AdTech. So that's what I explained to them. Like, you don't know what you're talking about or doing at all. And for 800 now we're down here. Call toll free. I know this number is better than I know my new number. 4. All right, let me see what I want to do here. Ah, it's right there. Yay. Run it. Hey, cool. My charge is good on that one. I got my phone. Let's get my phone to charge up because I have no idea how that was not plugged in. All right, cool. Here it is right here. Button with my 800 number. Oh, that's an old number. Did we ever change the number for this one? No, we did not. We had to change it up for the new one. All right, 1-800. Oops, I forgot about that. Just put the 800. 800. No dash, no dash in there. Okay, no 800. 309. I know I got it. Wait. I must have a valid. Yeah, it's valid. Give me a minute. I put the rest of it in. Dagnammit. 31, 34. There we go. Sheesh. You gotta give me the time to get the rest of the number in there. Free stuff saying it's invalid. Alright, cool. And we need to go to. Yeah, it's gotta be changed out completely. Alright, let me see. Edit bio. Okay, can I edit details, please? Contact information needs to be edited out. Price range, we can put that in yet. We don't even know exactly yet. I guess we can put price range in there for a couple $1,000. We're not gonna put that in there yet. That's just for the time being. We built up a site. Where are the phone services, man? Oh, here we go, right there. Okay, here we go. I need to go edit this. This is going to come out of here. That number doesn't exist anymore. 800 309 31 34. There we go. And I have a bunch of those on the site. Oh, show it off everywhere. Tired. Oh, man. I definitely have to get some kind of pedal machine or something. And just want to talk about, if you know rear projection technology, you should have a page like this. Proving you know what you're talking about. So, when they see ad tech on your items, and you're trying to be us, you Google this, it pops up right over here. Show them what ad tech actually is. And for those who claim to have rear projection technology, you should have dozens and dozens of videos proving you know what you're talking about when it comes to rear projection.
Now, the heavy marks you're seeing in the screen, this comes from you using a paint roller, which we advise you do not use. This has to be sprayed on only. Do not do. It has to be sprayed on.
Those heavy marks right there? That's what happens to the paint roller. Screen becomes distorted. Can't roll on invisible screens. They don't work. See how clean that screen looks? If you claim you got rear projection, this is what you should be to do. It's one of my customers. See how clean it is? So I'm saying to one person on their site and they mark down they have rear projection. I haven't found anything on that stuff at all, period. This is what you should be. Customer, this is the customer showing this off. I'm using their coding for rear projection. So let it come up clean like a dream. Black invisible technology. That's black. It's a black contrast. It's invisible.
Testing out our Black Series Edition window glass application for storefront advertisement. That's good. And we're doing all this with the front stick.
So you can't laugh about that Fright Night. The dude pulls out a cross, and Dracula goes, "You got the out of faith." Can't use that on me. All right. So that's all updated on there. It's good. I'll put the rest of the stuff on there because I have more videos I want to show on there. Definitely want to do that one on there. Wonderful minute. Casio laser projector. That's a particular model. Oh, here it is, right here. This is mine. It's the model I bought right here. This is a good one too. On top of that, oh no, we don't need to. Thank you. This projector has a DOP base, but it's a laser and LED hybrid projector. So right here we have that cap on it. That's the most important part of that projector, because that means the difference whether or not you're going to see tomorrow morning or you're not going to see it all, period, because it has an active laser in it. Without that cap on it, if he doesn't have it on there, and you turn that projector off, that laser is always active, which means you will walk in front of that. Your kids, God, hopefully never do, walk in front of it, and your pets. That thing is extremely dangerous. They don't have a cutoff system like this. These are the older models. So again, if they don't have the plastic cap, I wouldn't advise you buying them. But other than that, fantastic. Fantastic projector. Oh, you got my chair? You took my chair? What? What about me? What about my chair? Can I get a little piece of this chair? Just a little bit of piece of this chair? A little piece? Ugh. All right then. Grab in a few minutes. It's nice outside. It's hot. Yeah! Try and play around for a little bit. All right, I want to take this out. Did we subscribe to this already? We did, didn't we? Okay, cool. No, but I can't find one, so let's do this for a minute. Oh, wait, 10 o'clock already. Yeah, I had the laser projector. Here multiple times too. They're lamp free. They even have a lamp in them. So, question is, I don't know how you're running. This is for this particular person. You have a tri-laser projector, 4K. You know laser projectors don't work on gray screens. I know because I had a laser projector. I had a Casio projector. It's a laser projector, and it would not read on a gray screen. As a matter of fact, I'll pick up another one since I can bring it up in here with no problem. I'll get one with the lens cap on it, and I'll bring them in here, and I'll show you. They do not work on gray screens. On top of that, they had a hard time picking up on certified screens, which we have here in the demonstration. This is our technology called Black 12, and it's actually on a 235-inch screen at 138 inches. So we tested it against several high certified screens, and the laser couldn't pick up. So just because you think you have a laser projector and you're running it on a gray screen or whatever, it doesn't read. It reacts the same way. Any other projector, they all react the same way. They can't read if you don't have a proper screen. So it doesn't make a difference if you get laser or you get this, that, and the other. It doesn't make a difference. It's not going to read it correctly. There are all kinds of problems when they don't work correctly. You get them on 9, just about everything else. I'm going to go pick me up another one. And you see what's down in that corner? That's his screen paint right in the corner. Or it's right over there. Couldn't get his product to work. It doesn't work. It won't read. You get offensive about that, but it's true. Your product really does not read at all, period. That's why in all the demonstrations that you see this guy in, he's sitting in these really dark environments, because that's the only way a screen can function. Does not work at all. And that's why he clearly states the product is not ambient light projection, because it's not ambient light projection. He's literally telling you the truth on that one. It's not ambient light projection. If he's saying it doesn't require it, it does require ambient light projection. All screens require an ambient light projection technology. Or the other force of ambient light projection technology do require it. If you got a screen that's operating without ambient light projection and you're claiming it doesn't need that technology, then you got to show us. In a fully lit environment, your screen's not going to wash out. Other than that, you need it. And that's literally what happened to a screen. It wouldn't pick up, it wouldn't run, we couldn't use it inside, we didn't use it outside. We had to be in a dark environment for the screen to pick up. So ambient light projection is required. Have to have it. That's why I can, so I sit there and say that why would you have our products in a dark environment? Because we don't require dark environments. The reason why we're in a dark environment was not our product to begin with, because our product can function and be far brighter than a white gray screen at the end of the day, but because they have to be in a dark environment because their screens don't work. See, didn't register for jack. Those projectors we have here, we couldn't get it to work. They're not function for jack. Great tests go back for a long time. We've done just about every kind of testing you possibly think of. Couldn't get that thing to function for jack. Not for Jack, not for Jill, not for Tommy, not for anybody. Couldn't get it to work. They don't work on laser projectors. I don't know why people have them on laser projectors, because they don't work on them. And that's basically about it. All right, I gotta go. My updates are not updates and finished, but majority of them are done. And I'm going for a walk. Gotta go, and God bless.